All right, y'all. All right, y'all. You're what it is. What it is. We live on the stream. We've been live on the stream, but we brought the YouTube on it. 'Cause we made a promise to y'all 2 weeks ago that we was gonna bring y'all a stream once a week, and thus we have. And we got the videos lined up for y'all already, so we just gonna get straight into it, man. Knocking right in it. Hey. All right. So, first order of business. Let's do it. Welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. In today's video, man, we got the most zestiest generation. Now, I don't know what this video is about, man. I don't even know what generation they talking about, but I know it's not my generation. I know we got some steppers over here. You know what I'm saying? Must be them Gen Z boys. What you thinking, TRaw?
Yeah, man. Like I said, they trying to make men feminine, bro. They trying to demasculize. Damn, forgot the word.
Emasculate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that word. Whatever he said. They trying to do that to us, bro. They don't want us in the homes. You feel me? They want these men to grow up sassy. But then again, you got to take it with a little bit of grain of salt, because nowadays everything is being called zesty, bro. This is the pause age.
Yeah, facts. Let's see.
As of recently, there's been something that I've noticed, something very particular. Niggas are hella zesty.
What the heck?
Like, I don't know what it is. Like, this dude, for example, why do bro have his edges done?
Oh,
What?
I don't know what it is. Like, this
I have
dude,
to
for
see.
example,
Ain't no way.
why do bro have his edges
Bro, is that, bro? I don't think that's a dude.
that's a dude, bro.
I don't think that's a dude, man. It's giving dyke vibes. It's giving dyke vibes. Like, oh, I look like a dyke.
Yo, this the nigga. It's over with.
I look like a dyke. I'm confused. I don't know what it is.
If this is a nigga, it's over with. It's over with.
done? Let my grandma see
We
this.
living
You're
in
not
end
getting no.
times. Bruh, grandma's rolling in the grave. Great grandma.
Hey, if y'all know who that
Very
is,
happy.
if y'all know who that is, tag him or her in the comments.
No invites to Thanksgiving forever. You're banned. You're blacklisted.
And quick disclaimer before y'all cancel my starving artist channel.
I'm aware that the Urban Dictionary definition of zesty is to be snazzy or gay. Now, that is not my definition of zesty. My personal
Really?
definition of zesty is,
Let's
yes,
hear it.
you can be gay, but I
What?
mostly look at it as calling somebody flamboyant. You're not necessarily gay, because how you
What?
Well, zesty is gay, so
gonna base
well,
somebody's style
alternate.
Alternative. Yes, sir.
on their sexuality? I don't look at it as that. And if you are gay, hey man, good for you, I guess, bro. I ain't got no problem with you. So with that being said, let's get into it. Crop shirts. So the main thing to me that make these things zesty is the space
Okay.
between your chest and your
Now, this.
Yeah, that's zesty, bro.
This is alternative. Okay?
Yeah,
I don't want to normalize this shit.
waist.
for sure.
That space and gap
what I
determines
was
the
talking about.
zesty meter
It
for
was
it.
how her
And
wearing crop
it's
tops
levels
now,
to the
bro.
shit, man. At level 1, you got the basic crop mainly used
I'm not mad at this type of crop though. I'm
Nah,
not mad.
I mean, that's not
Because-
really crop. That's just like oversized.
It's oversized.
Like the top
it's
is short, but it's short.
and that's what I'll do. I'll probably throw in a tank or a double T,
But it's not.
so I can make it.
Because crop is this part is cut off. Like,
No, this kind of crop, because if you lift up his arms, they call it crop because you're gonna see a little bit of his belly, a little undercarriage. But I normally style shirts like this with a double shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like I might want to complement it with another color
yeah.
type shit. That's how I rock it.
by the common folk. You might seen somebody wear it. You might even know a friend that worn them before. I ain't gonna lie, I done wore one of these ones before.
Yeah,
and that's not gonna change my mind frame on the shirt. It's somewhat zesty, but
oh, okay. For y'all Cardi fans, I ain't gonna lie, bro. What is this, bro? How can we explain this? How do we explain this, bro? I ain't finna lie to you. Listen, I fuck with Cardi, cuz. But also another thing that niggas wasn't talking around, peep this shit right here, bro. Bro got on white nail polish.
it's
bro.
not really too.
Hold on, y'all, boy. Y'all ain't see
My
that.
mind
I didn't
frame
get
on
the
the
zoom
shirt.
in.
It's somewhat
This nigga got white nail polish on,
zesty,
bro.
but
What the fuck?
What?
it's not really too crazy. I wouldn't necessarily call it over the
That's
top. It's just a
crazy.
shirt that's high. Now, if you
Hey,
put your hands up or something,
we
yes,
give
it's
you a
gonna lift up
pass.
and it's gonna be nothing but belly button
Hold
out.
on,
But for
man.
the most part, it's pretty.
We give you a pass when you got the black nail polish on. It's weird, but we'll give you a pass. You on that
Ain't
rock star?
nobody pass.
You on that rock star gothic shit? But then, nigga, you come around wearing that yellow blue design pattern like a female. Nigga gonna try to say to me one time, I'm on the court, nigga laid up the ball. I seen a letter on his finger. I was like, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's my dyslexia translated off the page somehow onto this nigga's hand. Then I come around and he dribbling the ball in front of me. He do it in and out. I see it. JL. I'm like, hello, this nigga really got a design on this shit. I'm like, hey, bro, hold on, bro. Hey, come here real quick, bro. What's that on your fingernails, bro? Bro, like, oh, this is my girl's initials. We're done. We're done. We're finished.
What?
No way.
Ain't no
The
passes.
shirt does have benefits. It's not like everything
If
is
it ain't
negative
clear,
about the
don't
shirt.
put it
One thing
on.
I personally like about
Boy,
crop
walk
tees when
around
I
with
wear
girls'
them is the
initial, like-
fact that
Bro, listen, man. Don't try to excuse these crop tees. If you wearing, only one that gets a pass, like for me, is this. Anything else is not a pass.
common folk, you might seen somebody wear it, you might even know it really high up, but for the most part, it's pretty tame. And not only that, the shirt does have benefits. It's not like everything is negative about the shirt. One thing I personally like about crop tees when I wear them is the fact that it has a very good aerodynamic system built in. And when I say that, I mean with the shirt being so high.
Oh shit, Trent, we're tripping. You know I didn't press record? LMAO.
Well, I hit enough.
Yeah, might as well. Fuck, y'all, boy, we gotta start over from the top.
Hell no. We just did all that damn talking.
Hell yeah.
Well, we can start over. I don't remember.
Yeah, it don't really, we didn't get nowhere.
Yeah, yap session.
Yeah, so now it's our time to clean it up a little bit. I
Yeah.
like shit. I was doing all this, yeah. Alright, fuck it. Welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. In today's video, man, we got the most zesty generation. Ah, man, listen, I don't know about them. Where this video finna go, man. It's probably talking about them alternative boys or something, man. What you thinking, TRaw?
I think there are a lot of zesty things going on. I already told you the government is trying to take our masculinity away from us, bro.
For sure. Let's see what the video talking about, man.
As of recently, there's been something that I've noticed, something very particular.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Niggas are hella zesty, man.
Jesus.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like, this
I could've
dude,
gone
for
my
example,
whole life.
why do bro have...
Bro, I'm just gonna say this real quick. If you are a nigga watching this video right now, planning to lay your edges, go ahead, click off, bro. We don't need you over here, bro.
What? There's no way, bro.
This right here is nightmares. This shit finna give me nightmares tonight. I could have gone my whole life without seeing this. I don't even know what that is.
his edges
We don't know.
what the hell?
Let my grandma see this.
Niggas
You're
out
not
here
getting
trying to be
no
like, "Saw
invites
baby."
to Thanksgiving forever.
I think that's
You're
good,
banned.
nigga.
You're blacklisted.
And quick disclaimer before y'all cancel my starving artist channel.
I'm aware that the Urban Dictionary definition of zesty is to be snazzy or gay. Now, that is not my definition of zesty. My personal definition of zesty is yes.
This nigga is trying to do PR, media train shit right now. Listen, we call y'all alternative, man. We don't rock with y'all. We don't rock on y'all side of shit. But at the same time, we don't hate y'all. I don't got no hate in my heart for not a single person. Not for what you want to do with your own body.
For sure.
What? Bro, as long as you don't violate me or try to come between my space, we good. You know what I'm saying? We cool of it. TRaw?
I'm good, bro. I got
You can
alternate
be
people
gay,
in my family.
but I mostly look at it as
Me too.
calling somebody flamboyant. You're not necessarily gay, because how you gonna base somebody's style on their sexuality? I don't look at it as that. And if you are gay, hey man, good for you, I guess, bro. I ain't got no problem with you. So with that being
Facts.
said, let's get into it. Crop shirts. So the main thing to me that make these
Yeah.
things zesty is the
Light
space
skin attire
between
right there.
your chest and your waist. That
Keep
That's OC.
things
Keep
zesty.
in mind-
It's the space between your chest.
Look at this guy right here. Light skin activity. Only a light skin would do something like this. Let's be real. Okay? I've never worn a shirt that small. Nor do I see the reason to. Why the fuck am I showing? And I got abs. But I don't need to show all this.
In your waist. That space and gap determines the
This-
zesty meter.
To me, it screams insecurity. Like, I'm not comfortable enough with my personality. So I gotta show you what I'm rocking with.
For it.
I
And
don't
it's
know, bro.
levels
I
to the
can't
shit, man.
justify
At
it.
level 1, you got the basic crop mainly used by the common folk. You might seen somebody wear it. You might even know a friend that wore it
Facts,
before.
I've worn
I
that
ain't gonna
crop
lie.
before.
I done wore one of these ones before.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna change
That's
my
normal.
mind frame on
What?
the shirt. It's
I get
somewhat
thrown up.
zesty, but
Now this,
This
Cardi, I fought with the music, Cardi.
zesty.
But Cardi, bro, you're a part of this zesty shit, bro.
What?
And it's funny because this nigga is in my. This nigga is born the exact same month as me, the exact same year as me, only 7 days of fucking part. And this nigga over here acting like he part of the Gen Z zesters. Come on, bro, we gotta do better. We gotta do better, bro.
it's not really too crazy. I wouldn't necessarily call it over the top zesty. It's just a shirt that's kind of high up. Now, if you put your hands up or something, yes, it's gonna lift up and it's gonna be nothing but belly button out. But for the most part, it's pretty tame. And not only that, the shirt does have benefits. It's not like everything is negative.
This
about
shirt
the shirt.
has
One thing I
benefits?
personally like about
Let's
crop
hear the
tees when I
benefits,
wear
bro.
'em is the fact that it has a very good aerodynamic system built in. And when I say
Okay.
that, I mean
I
with
felt
the
like you
shirt
was gonna
being
say
so
that.
high, when a breeze of wind hit, it's getting under that mug and it's cooling everything off, nipples included. Yes, you're getting
This man funny.
This nigga is zesty himself.
a
Oh
good
my God.
amount of AC hitting your chest. Also, I like the fact that the shirt allows belts to show. Most men tees don't
Bro. Okay, this is my issue with y'all boys. Y'all boy always trying to show us something. Why can't it be a subtle surprise? Why can't I have a Gucci belt and when I go reach for something, the bitch be like, "Oh my God, this nigga got money." Hey,
Yeah, man.
everybody
That's what they
wanna-
bought it for.
Everybody trying to show out now. Everybody trying to be lame. That's crazy.
really allow you to show no belt. Like if you're wearing a basic t-shirt, that mug is drooping down over the belt and is not getting no time of day. But with the crop
Yeah,
tee, it
'cause
allows
y'all
you
just
to
wanna be
flaunt your
showing.
belt that you didn't pay your rent to get. With
Yeah,
flawless
and if you were doing that, you got other problems going on.
execution.
For sure.
So you gotta love that. Now moving on to level 2 is when things get a little frisky. This rank is not for the common folk whatsoever. This is more for the Instagram fashion demons and niggas that like to drink matcha after the gym. At this length, your underwear band is visible and your belly button is saying hello to all passing strangers. And the
Yeah.
cherry on top is this tee is way too aerodynamic. You put this bitch on, it's like being on a boat sailing the high seas. You're getting all that wind up there, bruh. Nipples are harder than schnitzel from chowder. And not to mention,
pause.
you gon' look a little suspect wearing this tee. I'm sorry to say it, bruh. Again, I don't like to compare your fashion to your sexuality because that's not a good rule of thumb. But on the same token, let's be honest, y'all. If you're in a room full of people, you see a dude wearing this shirt, tell me a part of
I'm clearing it. I'm like, hey, bro. Even if he come to say, hey, bro, hey, man, can you spare me? I'm like, hey, bro, hey.
Alternate.
Like I said, I ain't got no problems with y'all.
Look
But if
at
he sliding on that shit, I'm gonna be like, bro, what you want, bro? I'm gonna feel like he trying to come on to me, bro. Stay away from me, bro.
what.
views
Chill
not
out, bro.
gonna be like,
But
yeah,
look how
he
high
like dudes.
Buddy's shirt
It's okay.
is.
That's just the
What?
honest
How tight
truth.
his
There's
pants
nothing
is.
wrong with that. Now,
That's
level
crazy.
3 is the
He's
high
clearly not
security
heterosexual.
unit. This is for the most dangerous, downright
stupid.
dirty criminals and elite masterminds of the world. Just look at this, bro.
Okay, yeah, this. Look at his stance. There's no questioning this, though. Look at the stance.
For sure.
This is all you gotta see, bro. And niggas standing like that, bro. I'm not questioning nothing. Just keep it moving. In fact, I want to show y'all something. Pause this real quick. Right? My whole issue is I've noticed this with football players. Practice jerseys.
This man.
Bro,
It's been a thing in football though. The jersey's always been short in practice. I don't know why that is.
but why is niggas hold on. Football players in practice, because it's acting like it don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yes. This. Look, why is niggas got they shit this high in football, my nigga?
Because you're outside and you're hot.
Every nigga? I'm like, damn.
Everybody don't do that, bro.
Is this football trying to normalize this shit though? Yeah, you gotta understand though. Hold on, bro. You gotta think about
It's
it.
been happening. It's been happening in football, bro.
They only showed one picture. But this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. Right? Alright, let me unpause the recording. Alright, so my old thing is, right, in football, comment below, timestamp this below. Right, in football, we got niggas that wear shit like this. You feel me? This is a crop. Look how high this shit is.
That's not a crop. You can see the rest of his shirt rolled up.
Yeah, but they be doing that on purpose. They be bringing that shit up. They be holding this shit out and they got this shit. And you see they be flexing out like,
Man, y'all just seeing us playing basketball the other day. Hot as hell. This nigga over here laying down on the ground. You
didn't see me take my shirt off.
Why do basketball players play with their shirt off? Just keep your shirt on. Is that not zesty?
No, it's not zesty to take off your shirt.
Okay.
But it's zesty to kind of roll up your shirt like a female.
That's bad, bro.
Think about it. When females do it, they do it so they can accentuate the breasts. Comment below, am I crazy?
Hey, man. Coach said keep that jersey on, man. And you got to have something to hold the pads down. Keep the pads secured.
Yeah, man. Y'all go ahead and comment below. We're getting back to the video.
At this shirt length, we can't even call it a crop tee no more. Nigga, that is a fucking crop top. Like, what is that? Like, nah, that is a crop top, bruh. Like, in all actuality, the only people I see even daring to put this tee on is dudes that's actually getting dug in, the A1 gym bros
Chill out,
and the
fool.
take it to the limit, no rules applied fashion niggas, bro. That's the only people I see that's gonna dare to put this shirt on, man.
For sure.
Any of the
He ain't
homies
lying,
wear
though.
this, bro. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna come to you hand on shoulder. Hey, man, if you wanna come out the closet, come out the closet. Don't eat yourself up about it, bro. Cause, oh, nah, bro. I don't see too many straight males wearing that shirt right there. It's gonna
Nah,
be some that will.
no
I'm not
way.
saying that it's just,
Nobody gonna do it. Oh, they're not supposed to do it.
but very few are gonna cross that bridge. And I think I'm one of the few that aren't gonna cross that bridge. On to the next subject of the day.
Bonnets.
I'ma sound like your old
Chill out,
ass
fool.
grandpa when I say this. Back in my day, you got
And you know why he didn't like that? Because now I got a story to tell.
called everything but a child of God and got your ass whooped if you wore anything besides a do-rag. And that's facts, grandpa, because this new
Nah,
wave
I got
of
my
men
rebuttal,
wearing
too.
bonnets is
I
literally
have
a new
my
wave. Like, this has
rebuttal.
not been done before. I know stuff like the crop tee was worn in the past by men. Bonnets, on the other hand, never in history have men really worn it. And I ain't gonna lie, despite them
enough.
being somewhat zesty, I am
Facts.
one of the proud
Oh, Lord. Jesus. Oh, man.
I like that he
bonnet
took it there.
wearers. Yes, I know. Be shocked. And funny enough,
I'm glad
for a
that
minute,
you went there,
I was
bro.
anti-bonnet all the way. If I seen somebody wear a bonnet, I definitely
You thought JStew
uh,
had validation, but you came full circle right back to my side.
No. Do that for life, nigga. Do that for life, nigga. You ain't never catching me in no goddamn bonnet, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna die without a bonnet ever on my head, y'all boys. I'm sticking through and through, no matter how comfortable that shit is.
It's not about comfortability. Truthfully, I was all against the bonnet shit.
Hey,
You see me fucking on my nephew.
before you start, I thought this nigga would never be on this shit. I thought he was with me on this shit for life. Then, you know what happened? Last time we was on stream, this nigga got sick, right? So, you know, me being a good homeboy, I'm like, I'm dropping off my nephew. I'm close by. I'm like, all right, let me pull up with my dog real quick, man. Check out my dog, man. Go inside. I see this nigga. I knock on the door. I open the door. I'm flabbergasted, but I have to hold my composure. I'm like, Trent?
For sure. For sure.
Nigga was laying down with the bonnet, looking like a bad bitch. Shit.
Hey, bro. Hold that last comment to yourself. I could have lived without you saying that. Alright, come to my side. I used to criticize my nephews for wearing bonnets, right? But with dreads, you don't have to wear a bonnet. You feel me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Niggas with froze, it's nothing that we can wear to hold this shit. If I wear a dread now, you're gonna see it. It can't even fit on my head no more, bro. I got too much hair. There's nothing that can hold it. I put on a turban. When I take it off, all of this shit is smushed together, and it's just the top. Look like I got a fucking hot top fade or some shit.
Yeah.
Bonnets is the only thing that can keep in the moisture and keep the circular look.
See, that boy came to the rescue for his bonnet.
You feel me? So, hey, man,
Any bonnet wearers, man, go ahead and support TRaw in the chat, man. He needs all the love he can get.
we uniting y'all boys.
We unite.
Fuck JStew.
You like badonk. But as you get older, bro, all that trying to be a macho man and stuff like that, at least for me,
This is where
it kind
T-Raw
of
is
grows
at,
off,
really.
bro. I just want to be comfortable. Like, when I first tried a bonnet, dude, it was uncomparable to the do-rag. And I know that might sound over the top, but just think about it. For anybody that actually wore do-rags, bonnets, whatever, bro, you know, the time it
Hey,
takes
well,
you
I
to
miss
tie
my
one
do-rags though,
do-rag,
bro.
I could put 3 bonnets
Look
on my
so
head, bro, and
stylish.
properly tie the do-rag. I ain't talking about the quick tie. I know how some of
Yeah.
y'all get. As a person that has locks, I need something that's gonna cover my entire hair. And wearing a do-rag is not necessarily gonna cover the entirety
And
of
I
all
wanted
the
to
hair
get
that
one
I
of
have.
those, bro.
Now, I
That
will
was
say though,
wave.
when it comes
Yeah.
to me going out in
Like,
public,
hey, I need
I'm
one
more
of
so
them in
willing
gold when I see that nigga with that shit on.
Right.
to put on a
Golden
do-rag than a
wave
bonnet.
crown.
Yeah.
and that might just be a little bit of my ego because I don't want to be looking too flamboyant, I guess. But when it comes to the comfortability of my own household, see it and believe it, mamas. Yeah.
Chill out, fool.
Yeah, baby.
I told you, I called it. This nigga got a little zest in him.
Chill out,
Now
fool.
let's switch the topic up again.
This nigga got
Dudes
zest in
getting
him, bro.
their nails
Goddamn.
polished. Ooh. Wee.
Oh,
This
yeah.
has been something men has participated in for a while.
Just
but
told
as
y'all
of
how I
recently,
felt
it's been
about
going
this.
mainstream like crazy.
Oh, had
I've
to
seen
say no
Lil
more.
Yachty, ASAP Rocky, Tyler the Creator, Drake,
Ain't
and
clear.
even more niggas
Where, bro?
getting their shit.
I don't even believe
And
in
on one
clearing.
hand, I honestly do understand it because
I
I have
did
seen
one
someone in
time.
an interview.
Every
I don't know if it was
time I
Lil
felt
Yachty or who
uncomfortable
it
with it
was.
on,
I'm sorry
bro.
if I
I
don't
felt
find
like
the
that was
footage.
so
Sue me.
weird.
But
It's
they
in the
were
blue
kind of
moon
saying
you do
how
it,
it's more
'cause-
so
Yeah.
self-expression.
I think you
and
should get
almost
it
like
buffed.
you put on an
Buffed,
accessory to
like when
add
they
to your
shine it
outfit.
with the
So it's just like a
natural oil
sense
in
of
the
style.
nail.
That
Yeah.
idea
Yeah.
I do fuck with. But on the other hand, I can't help but to think it's a little zesty. And it's specifically when dudes be getting their nails fully painted, that full solid color. I don't know why
Yeah.
that for me in particular really looks gay, I guess.
Yeah.
that man! Captain! Arrest him! Captain!
I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be rude about it or anything. It looks like you like a little bit of a shaboing.
Bro, this nigga is
And
not
if you
taking
do,
the
you
bonnet
do,
off for the
but
rest of
that's
the
just my
video.
personal take. And even worse than the
Sheesh.
solid color nails, bro, is when dudes try to get the extra. And you want to know what the extra is? The toes done. Now, if
No,
you,
sir.
Hey. Why would you as a man want to paint your toes? Bro, let me tell you something. I walk around in socks 70 to 85% of the time. There's literally no reason anybody should see my feet, like, at all. So if you paint your toes, you're already off the deep end, boy. You already just call yourself alternative, bro. Get yourself a handbag. Go get yourself a dress. Throw out all your clothes. Go get you a dress.
What?
Go start laying your edges. Whatever you want to do, nigga.
Might as well come all the way out, bro. Just
Go ahead,
embrace
commit.
it.
Go ahead, commit, yeah, boy. That shit crazy.
you're getting your toes done, this is straight bad bitch behavior. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're a bad bitch. And when I say get your toes done, I'm not talking about no pedicure or nothing like that. I'm talking about you getting new mugs painted and all that, bro. That to me is mad zesty, my dude. As a straight male, I wouldn't see the appeal in wanting to get your toes painted. With your hands, that's more understandable, because I do personally think it's kind of cool when dudes be getting their nails painted and they have like the little designs, like maybe a star or a skull or something.
No,
That's
sir.
kind of hard to me. If I
No,
ever were
sir.
to get my stuff done, that's 9 times out of 10 how I get them.
I called it. How much times do I have to say this nigga got zest in him? I told you. He looking to get his shit done, boy. Don't think if I'm ever. He's looking to get that shit done, boy.
Done. But for your feet, my nigga, who is seeing your toes like that, dude? The only people I know that's gonna really see your toes is maybe your family, which is like, why you trying to have your toes pretty for them? And two, your girl or whoever else you're talking to. And I know for me, the type of woman that I talk to, they would get on my ass if I were to pull up with my toes painted, bro. And I know that raises the question, oh, he doesn't want to do it because he's scared of what somebody's gonna think about him. No, that's not necessarily the issue, because I'm the type of person, I'm gonna do what I want to do regardless. That's why I'm making this video right now. And another thing that don't quite sit right with me when it comes to getting your nails painted, bro, is how dudes are willing to add on that extra expense. Me, for example, as I mentioned earlier, and for anybody that has 2 working eyes can see, I have locks. So I have to get a retwist every now and then, which could be between $60 to $80 depending on if I get a style or not. Also, since I wanted to be artsy-fartsy with my shit, I decided to keep
The lining.
So now I have to get haircuts on top of the retwist. And that could be a cool 40 right there. And let's say I want my barber to shape up my facial hair, which I kind of got to get done next time I go. That's like another $10. So basically what I'm getting at, on any given month, I can spend between $110 to $130 on my maintenance alone. So adding any other variable to the equation just don't sit right with me. And I know a lot of the dudes that do get their nails done, bro, these are the dudes that go crazy on maintenance. I'm talking talking about face care, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm not even gonna try to go down the list. So at the end of the day, trying to add more to my life expenses just don't
Too
sound
much
right to me.
maintenance.
And I know that
What?
to get your nails done
Yeah,
is usually
man.
$20 to $40.
Fuck,
Sometimes
what are we
more,
doing
but
with
I
so
know
much
if I were to get them
maintenance?
done, I'm definitely
What?
staying between the $20 and $40 range, which isn't
Sometimes you
too
gotta
crazy.
get ugly, my
But
boy.
I'm the type of person, I feel like I
What?
can spend that money elsewhere, bro. It's so many other things I can buy. Like getting my pubes hair braided. Do me a favor
This
and join
nigga
the
wildin'.
Discord.
Alright, cuh.
Hey, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be on some weird shit, but good video, man. WVid. Now, what I will say is, like I said in the video earlier, bro, you're painting your toes. Just come out, bro. Just come out. I ain't finna judge you. Them boys finna judge you. Hey, shit, even TRaw. I don't even think TRaw finna judge you, boy. You know what I'm saying? We together in this shit together. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and sub up to my channel. But just go ahead, bro. Listen, let me tell you one thing I will not tolerate. If you lay your edges, unsubscribe, please.
Yeah. I ain't letting my dogs paint their nails or none of that.
No, bro, I can't deal with the laid edges.
But
I'll tolerate. Yo, keep your distance from me with the painted nails, but shit,
yeah.
you want to lay your edges? Don't even come near me.
What?
I don't even want to be in the same vicinity.
G shit. Hey man. All I'ma say is most of this was zesty. You feel me? Don't paint your nails. I'm not wearing a crop top. I won't necessarily judge you. I kinda will for wearing a crop top.
Sure,
You
funny.
know, like it's just certain ways. Like don't have all your stuff showing, bro. Like wear a shirt under it or something. Like I done seen some niggas kind of sauce it up a little piece.
Yeah,
But don't be having your whole stomach and chest out here showing, bro. That's just zesty. You
fact.
feel me? And abundance, I had that. Like I said, I had to get accustomed to that. You feel me? Y'all niggas ain't making nothing for the niggas with the foes out here. You feel me? So y'all boys gotta get something going, man.
That being said, man, you've reached the end of this video, man. If you're new here, you know what I'm saying? I hope you made it, you know what I'm saying? And you're liking what you're seeing. If you made it here, you a real one. You know what I'm saying? Making it this far, you a game for life. We love you. We appreciate y'all. We can't do none of this shit without y'all, man. Go ahead, comment up your favorite part of this video. You know what I'm saying? Binge the rest of the videos on the channel. You already know. Socials below. We out. Oh, man. Bro, some of these videos be funny. Why we didn't
There
upload a
is an
video
active
today,
debate
sir?
going on between
See what I'm doing, bro.
Huh?
See what I'm doing.
Oh, I thought you had finished editing the video yesterday when you was sitting next to me.
Make some tweaks to it.
Oh, shit.
I wasn't finna stay up to goddamn 12 o'clock and shit. I definitely would have made it here today if I did that.
Yeah.
beautiful women.
All right. So we have Ruby Rose back in the news.
Oh no, technically I still ain't uploaded it yet. You should export it. Come on, internet. Um,
What happened with the internet?
No, it's just moving. Still moving kind of slow.
Oh, for real? Cool. Hey. What's that? Hey. Hey.
Alright, let's do it.
Man, Zion's got an amazing touch at the rim. Big ass truck. Can't stop that man. I'm like Zion, boy. Watching Zion make me proud.
This nigga compare everybody to himself.
Now my game is like Zion now, bro. I ain't finna lie. My game is just like Zion now. I'm watching that boy right now on my phone, boy. That boy Zion dunking shit. Look at this touch with this layup, boy. It's just like me. Look at this shit.
I
Right?
know.
Look,
I know.
Jiggly? Stupid ass nigga. That's why it make me proud. You know what I'm saying? When I see somebody do something like what I be doing, I be like, oh,
I know, bro.
watch out.
You gonna think this nigga was the greatest player on earth? Everybody do something like
Facts.
him.
But they be stealing it from me. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Just throw me a little homage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see he took that little hard step before he did the step back. I need to steal that. Yeah, just when you do it, just be like, hey man, I got that shit from JStew.
For sure.
I'm like Soldier Boy in this bitch. I need my credit.
For sure.
I was doing this shit before the internet was even the internet, boy.
You right.
Damn.
Sometimes you just gotta agree with a nigga. You feel me? Make you feel good.
Oh yeah. Oh God. I remember when a bitch nigga.
You know? Let him have the moment, but deep down inside, no, he capping.
Capping about what? Ain't no capping my rap, bitch. Ain't no capping my rap, bitch.
There go, nigga. That video, boy. Damn, boy, I'm just getting a little cold, man. Alright.
We be inspiring niggas, bro. Look. We be inspiring niggas, bro. That shit make me happy, bro.
This man. This man here.
I'm not saying gay. Y'all boys trying to act like you don't get inspired by me. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. I see you. It's okay though. Cause when a nigga pop off, Guess what? I'm still finna make room for you at my table, just so we can laugh about. Thought we was gonna make it, yeah. Go
For
sit
sure.
your ass down and eat your bread, nigga.
For sure.
Nigga, Trent, man, let's get going, bro. Get back to these videos. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Welcome back to another video, man. Hope your day is going good. In today's video, we got Ruby Rose has officially lost her dang mind. Now, I don't know what Ruby, I haven't heard about Ruby Rose since like 2022, 2023. Whenever she was dating Drewski, that's when she made news on my phone. But she's been quiet for me. T-Row, what you thinking?
I don't really follow Ruby Rose, bro, so I don't have no clue what's going on.
Let's see it.
Will always have the advantage in life. It's just what it is, especially if they're young and have a fan base. When we talk about beautiful women, we are talking about Ruby Rose. She's a female rapper, not so good at music, but it doesn't matter because she's still always talked about on these internet streets. And recently, she's went viral for saying something very controversial.
What she said?
Like at least as much money as I have. We were literally just having this conversation outside.
What's like the minimum? What's the minimum number like yearly he got to be able to bring in, just so people know?
Like hopefully, I don't know. Like
No, say it.
I don't want to
just say
seem
it.
shallow. Okay,
You got a standard.
Okay. Like hopefully, like $7
A year?
A year.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Hold on, what
I
she
don't wanna
said?
seem shallow, but you know, you guys probably.
I missed it.
A year?
$1 million. He got to pull in at least an M a year.
Okay. She might be making that, so that's why she say that.
A year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
So
it
I wouldn't
does
put her
seem
down for saying that. You feel me? She just
Right.
she just want a nigga to match what she making. She probably making that.
How many niggas are making an M?
Not many,
Okay.
but that's why she only dates celebrities.
True.
shallow. You guys probably wouldn't date an ugly girl, right?
No.
So I don't want
Not
to date a
really.
Well,
What is but broke is $3 million a year or $4?
wait, they got it. So he's got to make $5 million a year. How much is that a month?
I don't
5
know.
million.
Like $400K a month.
About 4, 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We get him on the ad now. I thought it was 1 mil, but apparently it's 5 of them things.
Yeah.
Listen, it's already enough. You see what I stopped it was because it's already hard to find a nigga making 1 M, and $1 million ain't even what it used to be back in 2020. We in 2025 now, and that shit depreciate, and there's still not niggas making $1 mil.
For sure.
So you're telling me you want niggas making 5? Good luck. Good luck.
Okay. And you don't care what they do.
That's
as
why
long as
she
they're
dating all
doing,
these
you know.
creators and entertainers,
What?
Okay, so no trapping.
celebrities,
No
bro.
scamming.
No scamming.
Scammers,
No.
dope dealing.
No.
None of that.
None of that.
They got to be like an actual legitimized business.
Something. Yes.
Okay.
Making 5 M's.
As you
Legit.
guys heard, you got to make $5 million to
Nah,
get with
bro,
Ruby Rose.
crazy.
And a lot of guys, I could already see them typing in the comment section and being pissed off. And I get it. That's really unrealistic if you're a lady asking a man to make close to $400,000 a month just to get your attention. But then this reminds me of another situation where a woman went viral for saying something similar.
He can't have a 9 to 5.
What? What?
Oh, this
You
would
don't
be
wanna have
some
an
more.
honest job?
Chill out, fool.
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like
he can't
he
be,
can't
like,
clock in
clocking
and clock out.
No.
Damn, B
I think
Simone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Now, this is B Simone saying that she couldn't date a man that has a 9 to 5 job. Now, if we look at B Simone and we look at Ruby Rose, there is a difference. I mean, B Simone is not ugly, but she is not Ruby Rose. Now, we can
Definitely.
debate if Ruby Rose has, did some surgeries or things like that. But Ruby Rose
I
is
don't think
younger
so.
and
She kind of
obviously
look the
more
same,
appealing than B. Simone. And the reason
but you
why a
never
lot of
know.
guys were
She
upset
could be
at
doing
B.
shit to
Simone
keep
saying that
herself
she
looking
wouldn't
the
date a
same.
9-to-5 guy is
Yeah.
because B. Simone doesn't seem to be a woman that could get a CEO type of guy. She's not exceptionally beautiful. She doesn't have an exceptionally good attitude.
Yeah, she's
and
crazy.
She's exceptionally selfish. And it's remained to be true that nobody wants to deal with B. Simone. So her saying not dating a
Yeah.
9-to-5 guy is actually silly because that's probably
You
the
dating
only
B.
kind of guy
Simone,
that
bro?
would date her. Any man that has access to
I don't
all
know. She
other
not
types of women
ugly, but
would
I
never
just
consider B. Simone due
I
to
just
maybe
said she
what her looks
crazy.
are
I don't
and
really
her
like
attitude. But the question is for
how
Ruby
she
Rose,
yap too
could
much.
she get a
Like,
man
She
that makes
crazy.
$5
That would
million
drive me
a year?
insane. She the type of girl who gonna hit you, who gonna beat your ass, and then say, "Be a man, be a man."
I don't look at her as a woman that will put her hands on a nigga.
Oh
But
yeah, oh yeah. You think
she'll probably fuck your shit up though.
you think all that mouth don't mean shit? Okay.
Yeah, she all no bite. But I think she would
Look
fuck your
at
shit up.
Ruby Rose. Now,
Yeah.
she's also an OnlyFans model.
Things like my main focus isn't that.
So how did you
I started
make the
OnlyFans
decision? To
in
start
2020 during COVID, during the pandemic.
for what reason? Because
My ex did it, DDG.
I
He
seen
started it
this.
first.
I seen this.
DDG. So you're throwing it on DDG? Now, granted, DDG did start at OF back in 2020. He started his own OF, but he started an OF teaching niggas how to make money on the internet.
Yeah.
I think DDG single-handedly made it because a lot of content creators back in 2020. Because niggas, his OF shit was going crazy, boy. But it was like a school. He was just trying to like, he was fucking the game up by like, yeah, come in thinking it's going to be some sex shit, but it's really some school shit.
Yeah.
And you actually going to walk away with it learning how to be a content creator
Oh, okay.
type shit.
I mean, DDG, if DDG really did do this, I appreciate you, bro. You bringing modern day pimping back, man.
I mean,
if you started over for baby.
he did tell her to do it. 'Cause I remember that was the only time I'd watched DDG's videos. I
Yeah.
don't watch his videos no more, but back then when I watched it, it was like I was trying to figure out what was all this hype behind this nigga. You
Yeah.
know, I told you I used to watch Pretty Boy Fredo throwback like 2017 type shit. So I'd learned all lore around DDG and Fredo and Soluminati, and I was learning all about them YouTube boys and the beefs and shit. So I was watching his videos, and I remember him saying that he was teaching Ruby how to get on OF. So she's not lying. But what I will say is we all have a choice that we can make in life. And if you know you're not putting sex on OF, you could always stop. Because if it's just like, let's say she's just posting bikini pictures, although I doubt that's what she's doing because she wouldn't have so much shame with it.
Mm-hmm.
Bikini pictures, you could post that on Instagram, but now you're talking about, you know, it's on OF, behind a paywall. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe she's soliciting body parts. Maybe she's stepping on food items. You know, these women be doing all type of weird shit at request for these weirdos.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that, you are selling your soul. You have essentially given your soul over into that camera for monetary. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she's living with this shame now. So you can't blame Buddy. You got to blame yourself. You made the choice.
For sure.
And how much does she make
Popcorn
from that
pimping.
career?
I do whatever.
Salt that
I do
bitch.
whatever my
DDG just gained some cool
supporters
points
want
from
me
me,
to
bro.
do. Pictures,
Salted. I'll double
videos,
salted.
voice notes, messages.
Really?
Yeah,
How much do you make a month?
it depends. You know, good month.
That's
bad
why
month.
she needs a nigga to make $5 million a year. She makes $400K a month on a good month.
For sure.
On,
So I'm
on
saying
like
she
a
making
horrible
it.
month, what would you make?
I don't blame her for saying she want a
Probably
nigga to
like
make that.
400,000.
On a horrible month.
Yeah.
Bad month. So this is not even when shit going
Okay,
crazy, she be making like $1 million a month.
I need to do
For
that.
sure.
The more I
Lord,
talk to you, the more I'm like, I should just start
Bobby, you fell off. You need that OF. You need that. Might as well cash in on what you got left, Bobby.
an OnlyFans. Ruby saying she makes
So from that career
See,
alone,
look, even Ruby, girl, do your thing, bitch.
Ruby Rose is making
Hey,
$400,000
hey,
a
this
month.
shit
Now,
funny,
let's
dog.
look at something else, okay? Ruby
Hey,
Rose,
this is
let's
low
say,
key
for
funny,
example, that she has
bro.
a bad attitude, or she's rude, or she does something that's really stupid and silly. Would a man that makes the same amount as her or more, would he put up with her?
It was around the time, I think, when people was like jumping over gates and shit like that.
So boom. So we was at DDG crib. We just in the living room playing the video game. Then out of nowhere, bro, boom, 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 boom. RR stomp in. Don't say a word. At this time, they wasn't cool. They wasn't on speaking terms. So like, she had came unannounced. She don't say nothing. She goes straight upstairs. DDG look at us like, we like, so we continue playing the game. She come downstairs. She come downstairs with some flight itineraries, the flight tickets. Just for context, I guess DDG had flew some, flew a little yeah or whatever, and put the thing in the trash. So she would dig through his trash. So she come downstairs mad, bro. DDG not really paying attention. He playing the game. When I say, bro, she grabbed this big ass chain, bro, and threw that across the living room. I looked at DDG eyes, bro. That was dilated, bro. That saw nothing but red. When I say, bro, I'm gonna leave it at that. I felt it. I felt the pain. Mind you, she did this in front of his. He stand up. Ain't no telling what he was gonna do. I know DDG. That's not him. That's not his body. He would never dare do anything like that.
Yeah, right.
That look in his eyes though, it was a strong consideration. It's the way she snatched it. Bro.
Right, you can hurt him.
And the chain broke, and she threw that. Like it's not no regular chain.
I know, in the DDG, so
you
shit fat.
I just remember me and B-Lou jumping up quick because I know every thought that was going through that head at that moment, bro. We couldn't waste no time, bro. So we go grab that. Boom, boom, boom. She running to him to like, I grab her. She like fighting, like leave me alone, get off me. Who the f is you? I have my chain on. She grabbed my chain. She said, if you don't leave me alone, I'm gonna break your chain. She said, who the f is you? I said, yank my chain off. I'm gonna show you exactly who the f I am. I bet you let them motherfucker calm them down, right? And we turned into therapists, bro. But they was talking. I'm not gonna say what they said.
Right.
That's federal. She was popping her. She was popping his. It's like they was having a who can put who down battle. So I remember being Lou just like the perspective from a like Ruby. Nah, you know you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can't. We on DDG side. That's our nigga. Like they talking to us like, but he did this. She did.
Oh, they made y'all mediators.
He was real therapist. They end up making up, bro.
Right there with y'all?
Yeah.
She gonna fix the chain and everything.
Yeah, she like.
She sent that money. For sure.
Yeah. Apologize. It was.
That was pretty much a story about a fight that happened or altercation that happened with Ruby Rose in.
And you see, this is 2020 DDG. I ain't lying to you, boy. I'm telling y'all the facts. But one thing I will say, bro, if she's moving like that, that's some toxic shit, gang. I don't want no parts of that. Nothing.
In DDG. We all know that DDG has a lot of money, not just from YouTube, but from music and streaming and everything else. And at the time, she did what she did. She snatched DDD's chain. She threw it. He was pissed off. He didn't hit her. She pretty much went into his house and did all that stuff. And guess what? She still was dealing with him. Now, of course, they ended up breaking up with the Holly Bailey. But then after that, she was still able to get Drewski. And we can probably say that Drewski has as much money or opportunity as DDG or even more. The reality is that Ruby Rose has shown evidence that she can get a man that makes $5 million a year. She's already done it twice.
Sure.
So when she says that she wants $5 million a year, the average guy will look at that and be like, you're an OnlyFans model. You're a gold digger. But you see, she wouldn't be trying to date a guy like us anyway that has a problem with that. She wants to date somebody that's in the entertainment industry.
That's what I said.
What she's doing. And is she attractive enough to do that? Yes, she is. She had Drewski, she had DDG, and most likely other rappers. I think like Lil Baby.
DJ.
So she had.
Hey, we'll look at the Ruby Rose Reddit list after this.
The opportunity for now to be able to say that. Now, will she have that opportunity in 5 years? No, she won't. Right? But right
Why
now,
you think so?
I don't really have a problem with
If she
Ruby
look the
Rose
same at
looking
30,
like she does,
you're
with
tripping.
the opportunity that she
You're
has,
tripping.
and making
As
that
long
kind of
as
money
her
on
face,
OnlyFans.
bro, O'Shea, you tripping, bro. As long as her face stay gated like that, niggas is clapping and going to any lengths. Talking about 5 more years. Are you saying that about Jada Waiter? Are you saying that about even shit? I seen a video of Mariah Carey could still get it. 50 something, nigga.
No doubt.
Crazy, boy.
And to say, I want a man that make at least $5 million a year, simply because it seems like she makes $5 million a year. Now remember, $400,000 a month is a bad month for Ruby Rose. But check this out. You wanna know what the real issue is? Is when the woman says that she wants a man that makes $5 million a year, and you're like B. Simone. Got it! We see it all the time on Kendra G's channel, where a woman is asking for something that she really can't guarantee. Like, I have 5 kids by 5 different dudes, and I want a man to make $300,000 a month, and she's like 5'2", 417 pounds. Then of course, we're looking at her like, you're insane. Like, why would anybody take you on in that situation? And guess what? You would be right. You're not lying about that. But in the case of Ruby Rose, or women like her who can actually get what they want, or at least can have it, it makes sense. Believe it or not, there's gonna be somebody in the industry who like her because she's, I don't know, is she Eritrean? She's light skinned, she's mixed, she's beautiful, she's accessible, she has a name, she has something going for herself. You know, a guy doesn't have to be spending all his money on her all the time because she has her own money. Yeah, it would make sense that Ruby Rose is a good opportunity for somebody to date, even though she's on OnlyFans model. But most of these chicks are OnlyFans models,
or that one. I don't know.
they don't have any money.
Which one's
so
a good
what would you
thumbnail
rather
picture
do?
to
Would
you?
you rather date a broke IG model that has nothing that could expose
White.
you in the DMs,
The
or
white?
would you take Ruby Rose, who looks probably just like them and has $5 million a year in income?
Yeah.
Well, I'll
That's
probably
the
take
one.
Ruby Rose that has $5 million in income. And I don't think that she's wrong for what she's saying. I only think it's wrong when you're somebody and you look down bad and you have a down bad situation and you're asking somebody to basically give you everything when you have nothing to offer. I don't think that Ruby Rose
I
has nothing
agree.
to offer. I mean, maybe to me, because I would never date her and I would never have a chance to, but it looks like she's asking for something that she probably can get, at least for the time being. The same thing with Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey can demand to get guys at her will
Man.
that are very successful because of what she looks like and she's at the right age range. Will she
Lori
be
Harvey's
able to
tough.
do that 10 years from now?
Tough.
No.
Tough. But you see, this is the problem. And you reached the end of the video. We only got 20 seconds left. Anyways, good video by O'Shea Duke Jackson. But I'm going to get to yapping now. Let me go big screen for y'all. Listen, man. If y'all boys chasing girls like Ruby and Lori Harvey and all this shit, this just goes to show me that your mind is driven by fucking clout. Because you really think that there's not a better looking woman out in the entire world than these women? They're just famous. That's it. They're not the best looking women because there is no best anything. There's 7 billion people on this world. Just like you could be the most famous, strongest man, there's a nigga in Antarctica pushing glaciers for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be the strongest nigga. There's a nigga pushing and lifting fire trucks, my nigga. While you over here benching 500 pounds, feeling proud of yourself, tapping yourself on the back. What I'm trying to say is, you're pedestalizing these women because of their clout. Stop. Get and touch grass. And I promise you, when you stop looking at these women with the rose-colored glasses you got on, and you start looking at real women out there, there's a chance you're going to see a woman even badder than them. Badder, with less mileage, and don't got a smoky tone voice like Ruby Rose. Or have a history with Future. God damn it. TRaw, go ahead, take it.
Yeah, man. Just to elaborate, or you feel me further what you said. Get you a woman who has good qualities, bro. Stop going for looks. Stop going for status. Stop going what she can do for you out of monetary. You feel me? Look within, bro. You feel me? Get a female who loves you and care for you. And then, you feel me? Everything else will come behind that.
Facts. Hold on. Before we get out of here, I'll pause the recording real quick. Ruby Rose rapper list. Reddit. I just want to make my last point. It should have been updated. Hold on, bro. What? No, okay, no. Okay, I should probably put rappers, Ruby Rose, and Ben Langston. E, E. Yeah, tough. Bro, I'm just looking for. It's gonna come up with pictures and shit. Okay, so it's like this. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. No, we don't want no notifications from this website. All right. Yes. Try to get in now. All right. Real quick. Make sure to put the close that cam next. All right. Real quick, y'all boys. Before we get on to the next vid, just want to show y'all. I promised y'all we were gonna go on the list of rappers that Ruby has dated. Right. Let's take a look. Right. So first here, we got Drewski, which we all know. I told you that was the last time I heard of her. Then we got Frenchie. Any girl dealing with Frenchie is automatically a red flag. Then we got little TJ. When was the last time he was relevant? Oh Lord. Oh my God. And she was linked to
Cam
Cam
Newton,
Newton. That boy slaying everything out here.
for sure.
And then she was linked with the Zest King himself, Cardi. Damn. Soldier Boy. Damn. The list might keep going on. Okay, well, that's the list they got. That's the list we know about. Now, hold on. Let me do a number call. Let me do a head count for y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 niggas we know about. 7, bro. And you think daydreaming about dating Ruby Rose, man?
Yeah. I know the list is longer.
It's way longer than that.
Cause we just seen DDG. They ain't put DDG on there.
They put DDG, and there's a hell of more niggas, boy. So it's like, bro, you're trying to swim in a cesspool, bro? Are you trying to swim? What are you trying to swim in, bro? Why don't you just try to swim in something a little bit more less diluted, so a little bit more pure? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Just trying to help y'all boys see the truth. Anyways, that being said, you made it to the end of this video, man. You are a real one, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't do this without you, bro. We love y'all. We grateful for y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Go ahead, comment up your favorite part of this video. What do you think about Ruby Rose? Would you date her with this laundry list of bodies, my nigga? Let me know, man. But, that being said, man, you already know the socials are below. You already know, man. See you in the next one. Yeah. Man, this is OC. Yo, they even got Lil Yachty, bruh. Lil Yachty, Ian Connor. Because I remember the interview where she said she dated Cardi. She said she was dating his fucking producer first, Ian
Yeah.
Connor. Then she dick hopped
Yeah.
She admitted to dick hopping McCarty.
Hell yeah. It's crazy.
Y'all boys are sad out here, boy. Even these rappers, bro, is like, man, I'm over here smashing something that a lot of other niggas done smashed. Doesn't it bother you? You know, have some kind of manliness about you, bro. You got some kind of dignity. And it's just like, all right, bro. I stopped giving a fuck.
No cap. What the hell with Ruby Road, man? Next vid.
All right, next one. Ah. All right, man. Welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, we got rapper exposes this about Brittany Renner's cheeks. Now, that title is wild. Even just leaving my lips was like, cheeks? Why am I talking about cheeks? But hey, bro made a whole video about it, man. So we about to find out. TRaw.
It ain't too much a nigga can say, bro.
About cheeks, ain't it?
It's either he said it was good or he gonna say it was bad and like she stink. Like I mean, it ain't really too many different ways he can go about it.
That shit ain't good for the brand.
What?
For sure. The Brittany brand is being tarnished, yo, buddy.
I guess we gonna see.
For many years. The debate is once a hoe, always a hoe. Now, many men can agree that a man can change his life. If you look at an ex-drug dealer, ex-gang member, ex-pimp, it's possible to see that person changing their life with
It's a
a
double standard.
180-degree turn. But on the contrary, most black men would not believe that a woman who was promiscuous could ever change her ways. Once a hoe, always a hoe. And a good person to take a diagnosis of would be Brittany Renner. You see, Brittany Renner was a crash out, a person who used her body to get attention, a person who openly talked about sex, and indulged in all kind of buffoonery and drank alcohol on the internet. And then, of course, she did make a 180. She no longer dressed very sexual. She became a Muslim. And she even presented herself as an upstanding woman.
I have not been on a date since I've been Muslim. Now, there have been plenty of married Muslim men in my DMs, and just because it's permissible does not mean I have to sign up for it. I didn't come this far to be one of several, so let's be very crystal clear on that. When you go without sex for an extended amount of time, and you are honoring yourself in a way that you never have before, you really start to see where people are leaking their energy, where they lack discipline. And there's nothing more unattractive than someone who lacks discipline. I like my men disciplined and a little militant. So when you don't choose you, there can never be an us. A lot of men think.
I just find it funny that somebody who gave themselves up to everybody is deciding and putting stipulations on the type of person they're finna settle down with. You've lost that right, buddy. You've lost it. You've given it to everybody. There's no surprise. There's no secrecy to you. I can talk to Buddy and he tell me what it was like to be with you. Like, come on now. Like, why, what is there? There's no prize in that. I just cringe hearing that. Like, you feel like you can have these standards and you gave yourself up to everybody. That makes no sense. None. Like, what, like, it's like, nigga, I'm driving a car off the lot and that car was valued $50. Bro, the moment I drove it off the lot and I try to come back, hey, bro, hit my car back. I want my 50 back. They'll be like, oh, you can get 25 for it. Nigga, you done drove it off the lot, nigga. That shit's used now. It's worn. It's over.
I need more of
For sure.
something to feel more. Baby, you need to go deeper. The only thing that can quench lust is love.
Not the Birdman hand rub.
The only thing that can quench lust is love.
This whole funny.
Please understand that. And if you have so much love to
Tudor. Huz.
and you ain't got no one to give it to right
This
now,
Huz funny.
As we heard Brittany Renner say, she's not open to being somebody's second wife. She's not open to having sex. She's living
This
her
is
life
crazy.
in
With
purity.
all these
And I
photos already
understand
out on the
that.
internet.
Give her a round of applause for doing that. But as of late,
Finally
we've
came
been
to
seeing
the
her
light.
hanging out with Kevin Gates, and that's something interesting in itself.
I
because
heard
he's
about
also
this.
a so-called Muslim. But how did we get here? It all started when Aaron the plumber was on
I was
Eric
hearing that
Amelia's
shawty
show,
new band,
and
Kevin
Aaron
Gates.
the plumber was hating on some guys
You big
trying
man, Kevin
to
Gates?
get Eric Amelia's favor.
That's
Once
what I was just
Kevin
hearing.
Gates saw that, he decided
What you was hearing? Exactly.
Shawty dating Kevin Gates right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Aaron the plumber.
to crash out on Aaron.
I don't think he right for Erica. I seen him talking to another and they went upstairs. And what? Stop jumping in front. Stop jumping in front of my You help me get this. You don't hurt me from getting this. Oh,
I agree with Kevin Gates on that part, though. I ain't gonna lie.
This happy. Whatever you doing, sweetie, just keep it up.
You ain't never supposed to try to cop block another nigga, bro.
Facts, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
cop blocking. I mean, we've been said this by, Aaron, like, he was over here snitching on niggas, like, you put the dirty shit. I didn't let you bring that dirty dick inside Erica.
Yeah, that's what he talking about.
Yeah, like, that's some lame ass shit, gang. Like,
Yeah.
I'm finna come tell my dog, hey, bro.
What?
My dog, man, you saved me the work, gang. How was it, gang? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Nice. I'm glad the dog I'm glad she came into the family.
For sure.
I don't need it that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Doing all
Shit.
out behind a hoe with kids.
Aaron the plumber replied to that.
Welcome to a live with Balikatu. It's your Brodusky, Aaron the plumber, Kevin Gates. I seen your video. All I can say is, I just try to
Nigga pulled up in the
entertain
plumber.
the same way you entertain on the internet. I try to entertain.
Now he coming on
I try
solid
to
for
change
Kevin
my
Gates. He
change
knows
the
some real shit
perception
can
of
pop
these
off
women.
if he trying to
A
be
lot of
aggressive.
women
Like,
didn't like me from
we
Papa
fight,
Balloon.
nigga.
I was just
Where's this energy at, Aaron? Where's the come on, nigga? I'll scrap with any nigga. Where's that energy at, nigga? Hey man, I need you to keep it 100, nigga. You on that shit with all these soft ass little boy? You thought you could handle these little light skinned boys? Keep that same energy with Kevin Gates, boy.
trying to show that I stand on business behind my woman. Just because she's a single mother, that doesn't mean she's not qualified. Single mothers are qualified for me. I know most men don't like single mothers, but it is what it is, Brodusky.
Kevin
I ain't got
Gates,
no problem with
realizing
single
that
moms.
It was Ramadan.
It's how
and
you did
Aaron
it.
The plumber was also Muslim. Responded
sure.
nicely and talked about single motherhood in his own right.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm talking to Aaron. I got your message. I got your video, brother. I did not know that you was Muslim. I pray that you find it in your heart to forgive me if I was offensive. But I think what I said was misinterpreted. What I was saying is I want for my brother what I want for myself. What I was saying is I'm never going to get in nobody way or interfere with nobody from having their way with a beautiful woman. That's like if
For sure.
I see that the
That's
woman
real
wants
talk.
you or
Yeah.
the woman wants somebody else and don't want me. Hey, she didn't choose me, so may the best man win. I'm not going to jump in
For
front
sure
of that
though.
and try to stop that from happening. And then as far as what you said about the woman with kids, I don't have a problem with a woman with kids. I'll take a woman with 3, 4, 5 kids. I'm not tripping on that. They our kids now. But That's not my first prayer to God. I didn't say, God, please bless me with a beautiful woman that got children.
Hey, the way you said it's hilarious.
That's not mine.
He's fast.
In that clip, he talked about the fact that he don't mind having a lady that has kids, but he's not asking Allah to send somebody with kids. That's not his first prayer, because Kevin Gates would probably want to deal with a woman that didn't have kids. That's interesting because we'll need that information later on. Now, fast forward. Now, as we know, Brittany Renner pulled up to DDG stream with guess who?
Kevin Gates.
It was with Kevin Gates. And that's interesting because, well, they do have a little bit of a history. And remember when Brittany Renner saw Kevin Gates and finally met him, it was a lot of sexual tension.
Hi everyone, my name is Brittany Renner and I'm here with the one and only Kevin Gates. How you feeling?
Amazing. Hey, thank you. Hey, this I don't care if you get this on camera. I just want to say thank you for being an amazing person, always living in your truth. You inspire others silently. They probably don't want to admit it, but you know, you inspire me.
Hey, that nigga already know he risen. Boy, he know, he don't give a fuck about that shit.
Thank you so much.
No cap.
And thank you.
You know
Let me tell
exactly
you
what
something.
to
So
say.
my first Rolling Loud I did in 2019 is when I first saw you. And you were actually, Will and I worked together, and you were the only person that I wanted to see the entire festival. And today in 2022, it still rings true. You were the only person I wanted to see.
Did you like
Yes. Told you.
what you saw?
I actually loved it. I actually love what I'm seeing now. Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Brittany.
And look, hold on. I want you to show you something.
Did you like
That boy Kevin Gates ain't got no abs. Gut hanging out, titties and all.
For sure.
And let's just show you, you don't gotta be fit like that. You don't gotta get like me. You
Got
don't.
that bag.
You just gotta have that confidence. Bro, you can have the bag and still Brittany Renner would take advantage of you.
For sure.
It's the mind, the confidence. Look how that boy is smiling. You know what I'm saying? Eye to eye. He got the eye contact on lock. These are some notes you got to take away. You got to watch the body language. Look at how he's being intentional with his words.
what you saw?
But she still want the bag.
I'm seeing now. Yeah.
For sure. For
Brittany
sure.
Renner would go on to
Triple
be
B's on the
in
necklace.
Kevin
Shout out to
Gates'
Kevin.
videos for music videos. They would hang out. They would all sing together.
Shout
It's
out to
interesting
Kev.
because Kevin Gates was married to Drika, and I believe is still legally married to Drika, although Drika Gates, his wife, is not following him right now on Instagram. We also saw the two of them hanging out in the car, singing and stuff, and enjoying each other's time. But this clip takes the bait.
Yeah. They too geeking for each other.
One of my favorite little books.
Barely stoic.
Just pick anywhere. You can read me the subtitle. I just like how
That boy know he would do it. He like, I'm finna show you. Also, she's sucking my dick right now. Well, I'm not even finna put it on camera. I'm gonna let it talk.
your voice sound reading the words.
Boy, I think he slipped.
This shit got me laughing already.
You're retarded, babe.
That's how you test a bitch more until I refill this.
That's how you wait.
I ain't say that, babe. But
That's
go
how
ahead.
you
What's
wait?
taking so long, babe? I'm
Oh,
trying
you trying to see if I could read for real, huh?
Please.
Babe, I'm a good ass reader.
Let me hear.
When I was in school, I would always be the one.
That's how you know she in the gut reader. She don't know all that extra talking, bro.
What?
Just read it.
Come on, I'm paying attention.
The single most important practice in Stoic philosophy.
Chill out, fool.
Stoic.
Did I say that wrong?
You
How you say it? Say it.
Stoic.
Now, mind you, I believe in the car they might have been holding hands,
Yeah.
stuff like this, but they're laying in the bed, they are reading, and Brittany Renner, who's supposed to be a Muslim woman, should not be having Kevin Gates in the same bed as her, but it's okay. I understand they're both celebrities, so the rules can be probably bent because they're both black.
Got him.
But if we go back to that initial interview, you can see that Brittany Renner was enamored with Kevin Gates.
So how did he reveal
and
this
she
about Brittany
was so
Renner's cheeks?
excited. She
What did he
loved
reveal
what
about the
she
cheeks?
saw,
That's what I
and
want
she
to
was infatuated with this man. And she's always been infatuated with this
You
man.
know, it's
So what does that
clickbait.
really tell us,
It's
guys?
probably way at the
Brittany Renner
end.
may be a great Muslim lady for everybody else. She might not want to date anybody else or be a second wife to anybody else or even be promiscuous with everybody else. But that doesn't mean she won't be promiscuous to Kevin Gates. Because to Kevin Gates, it doesn't matter if she's a Muslim. It doesn't matter if she's a Christian. When it's Kevin Gates, she's going to give up those cheeks. And you guys need to understand, this is how it's going to be for a lot of ladies you come across. Not everyone. We don't want to say everybody, but it would be a lot because there's always one person who has access. Storytime music. There was this chick that was a really devout Christian that I liked. I'm talking about she is bad. Not was bad, still is bad. Stupid fat booty, feminine, beautiful. I mean, just gorgeous. I could not get to first base with this chick at all. Me and every other guy in Africa, right? Just ain't got a chance. But the pastor always had a chance. And you would see that she would post him, she would post his ministry, she would post everything else. And the guy wasn't like exceptionally rich or exceptionally, I would say maybe handsome or whatever like that. And this is a normal guy. But the reality was that he had her ear. So to the rest of the people that she wasn't interested in, there was no way that anybody else could get that box. But for that pastor, he was able to get those cheeks and everything else, even her tithing money. And this is kind of what I want guys to understand when you're dealing with ladies and they have some sort of boundaries or certain sort of rules. A lot of ladies might hit a guy with something like the 90-day rule, or I'm not doing this until marriage. And I'm not saying that that can't happen for a lot of ladies or, that might not be the truth. But the reality is there's always a guy that don't have to follow those rules. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes you don't have to follow those rules. A lot of times you do have to follow those rules. And if they like you a lot, they will bend those rules for you and you'll be able to do that, and they'll go ahead and they'll live their normal life in hypocrisy as if nothing is happening. You mean to tell me that if Kevin Gates wanted to clap Brittany Renner's cheeks, he could not? She would say, "Oh no, we can't do this because I'm Muslim." Wrong. She probably wouldn't do that. She's probably very attracted to the guy,
sir.
And they probably have done that before. So
For sure.
What would be the reason why she wouldn't do it now? And if Kevin Gates is still legally married, then Brittany Renner is committing a sin because she's dealing with a man that's married. But it don't matter when you're exceptionally attracted to a person. You would go ahead on and break those rules and let him get off in those cheeks. Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Dude Jackson back at it again with another episode.
Shout out, man. I didn't hear what he revealed. What did he reveal, Trent?
Nothing was revealed, bro.
I knew a click fucking bait. O'Shea, you got us this time, O'Shea. Now this is a VG Reacts video because of you, O'Shea. But anyways, man, don't buy too much into these celebrities. That's all I got to say. TRaw, what you got to say to these people, man? Oh, shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Like I said in the beginning, it's a double standard, bro. You feel me? Men, we can scroll around and be straight. You feel me? Like, walk a straight path and go monogamous. You feel me? With a female. But women, you will forever be looked at as a 304. You feel me?
Nigga said, bro, women!
What?
Nigga funny.
Once up, always up.
Oh, God. That being said, you made it this far, man. You are a real one. We love y'all, man. We can't do this without y'all, man. We love you, appreciate you. We grateful for y'all, man. You already know. Binge the rest of the videos on the channel. The socials are below. Comment below what's your favorite part of this video. And you already know, we're going to catch you in the next one. Next video.
In the current year.
Oh. This title alone is crazy. All right. Welcome back to another video, man. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, we are faking a disability for OnlyFans views. Bro, listen, man. It's already bad enough. We got niggas faking that they got cancer, all type of shit. But you faked a disability to sell sex? Oh my God. Zero.
What? Not to sell, sex. I thought they was doing it, like what's the thing called again? GoFundMe.
GoFundMe?
I thought they was doing like a GoFundMe thing where they fake the disability and ask people for cheese. I was gonna say, I don't blame you, bro. Make your yicken.
Nah, but it's the same faking a disability for OnlyFans views. This kind of reminds me of back in the video we did before, where it was like, what happens to people when OF don't take off? So somebody decided, oh shit, I ain't getting views, bro. I can't live with the embarrassment. I have a disability now. That shit is crazy.
Get that yicken.
Hey, you stupid.
You know, in the current year, I really shouldn't be shocked that this is happening. But again, people will literally do anything for money, clicks, views, and clout.
I
Now,
said that. I've been saying that for so many videos. I had to switch up my approach.
Team behind this account. But there's this account called Special with Love, and
The
this
Scooby-Doo
person
soundtrack
by
is
the name of
crazy.
Jenny is pretending to have Down syndrome to get more clicks to
Oh,
her
wow.
exclusive
Oh, my
X-rated
God.
content. Like they're actually using a Down syndrome filter over their face while having a popping body in order to attract.
Hey, this is so wrong, bro.
God, I heard it all, bro. This is sick.
Hey,
Bro.
get your yicken.
No, Dread. No. No.
More gooners to weird exotic type content that I suppose.
Hey, we're fucked. We're fucked. Oh, shit.
Will cater to a specific audience that likes Down syndrome girls with hot bodies, I guess. Hey man, listen, this shit is
That's
new to me.
crazy, bro.
She says, does having
So it's
Down
really a
syndrome mean
fetish
I'll
for
never be the
Down
pretty
syndrome
one?
females? That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Nah,
Oh
this is
my
crazy,
God.
bro. Yo, what are we doing, bro? What are we actually doing, bro? And for those of you who genuinely believe that this is not a filter, bro, I promise you, bro, what Down
That's
syndrome woman
crazy.
has a body like this? I'm sure they exist, but they're exceedingly rare. Number two, if you take a closer look at her face, you can see certain parts where the AI filter or whatever Snapchat filter this is bugging out. Like you can see as she puts her hands across her face, even her hair right here with the eyebrows, there's something quite wrong with it if you zoom in, right? You can even see at this point right here that it's just not quite matching up with her face. You saw that little twitch or glitch at the eye, right? And then you got thirsty ass dudes in the comments saying cute and curvy and sexy, like bro,
But look
you're
at
old
it.
ass,
It's
bro. Who
always
are you?
old heads, bro.
Fucking old,
It's
goofy
always
ass
old
nigga
heads.
never had a girlfriend in his life. Sit behind a computer desk listening to listening to his buddy talk about how much pussy he gets.
Bro, aren't you somebody's grandpa? Bro, look at this man, bro. I'm sorry, whoever's
It's
father,
always
grandpa,
those type of niggas
great-grandpa,
coming
John,
under
or
female
bro,
pictures.
Anderson. Come on, bro, you got to do better, man. You cannot
Zero
be out
post.
here being this thirsty, brother, for an AI Down syndrome
He's just
bot. Some
lurking.
other sim said you're special with the gift, a beauty, fire. Somebody else said, baby, you have a unique look and it's so beautiful.
heads.
I'm ready to make you my wife, bro. Who is this man? Lenny. Lenny, what are you doing, brother? You're really out here on a public profile, bro, simping for a
Old
Down
heads.
syndrome baddie. And you really thought you weren't gonna get caught, my guy? She said 15K or raw dog me every day of the week for a month.
Oh wow.
Lord, I'm gonna say a prayer for the world. Lord, we come to you right now, Father, for any of these losers, which you have created, who have fallen victim. Save them. Save them from this dark era in their lives. Amen.
Amen.
Yo, editor, you're gonna have to blur that ass, bro. Like, you literally cannot show that on YouTube, bro. This is just insane. Honestly, bro, this is just sad, man. This is really just sad, bro. And here they're adding something called @ unicorn. Let me check.
I can't even laugh anymore, bro.
Boy, here she has another page. I guess she has a larger page. Okay. Like, I genuinely can't believe people are out here profiting off of a Down syndrome AI filter and dudes are actually falling for it, bro. Like, this just, man, this makes me incredibly ashamed and embarrassed for the male species, the male race, because guys, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we actually doing?
Oh my god.
She said syndrome is down, but the cheeks is up?
Wow. She out here making slogans. Syndrome is down, but the cheeks is up.
Yo. And she remixed this shit. This shit is crazy.
And of course, you got like older boomer like type Gen X simps in the comments saying, I hope you do not take offense to this, but wow, you are a very attractive woman, bro. All he's seeing is just body, bro. He's literally not even paying attention to her face. Had this face been attached to a body that he did not like, he would not be simping this hard in the comments. Somebody else said, and of course is a woman who's smarter, who's not been brainwashed by little D down there. She said, you might want to start actually looking at your videos before you post them, because you can definitely see your filter glitch several times. Do better pretending you have Down syndrome for clout is sickening as F. And I have to
Finally, someone saw through it. Jesus.
Wholeheartedly agree. You see what happens when you are not plagued and sickened with the curse of testosterone. Now, I love testosterone, bro, but some guys just be like, they cannot control themselves, bro. Like you will have some dudes out here who will literally see an AI Down syndrome filter over a woman's face who's out here, you know, chasing OnlyFans subs, and they will literally fall for this shit as if they haven't seen an AI filter a day in their lives. And it's mostly older guys too, which is, bro, embarrassing. She said, a sweet girl with Down syndrome no one was ready for. And once again, in this new video, you could see the AI filter kind of tweaking out too. Like when she turned towards her side profile, you could clearly see that the AI filter was kind of like not even matching up. You could clearly see that this is an entirely different woman, right? The AI filter cannot account for the side profile of a Down syndrome baddie. You're exposed. Whoever's behind this account, what is wrong with you? Why are you using like the state of being Down syndrome, of which some people are unfortunately born with it, right? It's a genetic deformity that they could not control. Why are you using that for self-gain when you don't even have Down syndrome? What is wrong with you? She said, congrats, you found that only 19-year-old hog that loves cheek stuff and follows you back. By the way, editor, please, again, blur out what we're seeing on the screen. You can keep her shirt in, but like blur out the lower portion of her body, because what I'm seeing right here, and I don't even know how this is allowed on Instagram, is vagina here. Like I'm actually seeing punani here on screen right now, and for some reason, bro, this is just allowed on Instagram, I guess. Like, what the fuck?
What page is that?
By the way, she had no underwear on. I could clearly
Y'all
see
gotta ban this
on
shit.
her what do you even call that? Pelvic area? Like,
please ban this shit. Ban this shit. Please. Because now they're saying that she had that shit on there. Because at first I'm like, was this the OnlyFans page we're talking about? That's why I said, what page is this?
Yeah.
And then I'm really looking, and I'm like, this is still Instagram?
I could clearly see tatted on
Yeah,
her.
look like
what do you
IG.
even call that? Pelvic area? Like literally, bro. Type of shit you would see when you're making moves on a girl for the first time and you just get caught off guard by a tat you didn't expect there. Like that's what I'm seeing. She said, a sweet girl with Down syndrome no one was ready for. Yeah, this should be illegal, bro. This should be illegal to use, you know, illnesses or deformities or genetic abnormalities you were not born with to profit off of OnlyFans or any type of sexual content. That should just be banned completely. Any guys participating in this or, I don't know, like buying this stuff, you're a loser, you're weird. I mean, I'm pretty sure Down syndrome baddies out there actually exist with Down syndrome. Go support them. Don't support a fake. Support a fraud. Don't support a scammer. She probably saw a few Down syndrome baddies on Instagram blowing the hell up lately, and she thought, maybe I should hop on this trend too. Avery said this is AI, and the comment below her, guess what it says? Heart emoji. Oh, wait a minute. Finally, we have a guy. He says using a filter to resemble disabled people is diabolical. No shame, it truly is.
Finally,
So guys, if you come across disabled,
look, I know you can't fool a brother. Finally. You know what I'm saying? Trying to tell you. They like to try to say the black brothers can't see things. We only see with our dicks. Well, clearly there's a brother who's saying otherwise.
people is diabolical. No shame, it truly is. It's disgusting, actually. So guys, if you come across this profile on IG, please just block it or don't entertain it or make fun of it. You could do whatever you want. Just do not give this person money. This is completely disgusting. I'm
Honestly,
actually
the best thing I took away from that video was the guy noticing that it was AI. Now I feel like the world is at peace. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. There are some people that know how to call out the bullshit. I'm going big screen for y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? All I can say, man, is, bro, look, let's stop supporting fakes. The only reason she has this clout is because you guys are seeing through it, but you're still so depraved you'd rather look at the body. Bro, this goes back into what I said with the whole thing in the last video with the Ruby Rose thing. You're pedestalizing these women when there's at least 4 billion other women out there. You gonna find the one with literally all the body parts you're looking for. Out of 2 billion? Let's say there's 4 billion. There's 4 billion women on the planet. 2 billion of them are little kids. So that means 2 billion are grown ass women. And you telling me you can't find the body that you want out of 2 billion? It's too small of a pool for you to pick from? Come on, man. Get real. Anyways, TRaw, take it from here.
What has the world come to when you got a fake Down syndrome just for views? I believe this account should be taken down, bro.
For sure.
It's offensive to the people who actually do have Down syndrome and to the people who do actually have special needs. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, stop faking having disabilities for cheese, bro.
Sad. Yeah, man. That being said, you've reached the end of this video. You already know, man. If you made it this far, man, we love y'all, man. We grateful for y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. We can't do none of this without y'all. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, comment your favorite part of this video. And I already know, man, the socials are below. Catch y'all in the next one. Yeah. Anthony Edwards. I seen one from Jamari. I think
you don't even care if it's AI, do you? You just
that should do it. Oh, hold on. All right.
So a couple of months back, a story went viral.
Welcome back to another video, man. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, we got how this college girl had her life ruined in 69 minutes. Jamari loves the 69 fucking number. I don't know what's up with him in 69. But anyways, Let's find out what she did. TRaw.
It only takes 1 minute to mess up your life, bro. So you gotta be conscious of every decision you make.
Alright, let's see.
So a couple of months back, a story went viral online where it was rumored that a college sorority girl had slept with her boyfriend's father. This rumor began after a Snapchat message started going around
think
the
I
Ole Miss
remember hearing
campus,
this.
and then suddenly it was trending online, with this girl named Mary Kate being labeled as the girlfriend referenced in the Snapchat message. Memes were made, it actually hit #1 on trending, and it was so mainstream that it was being talked about on nationally syndicated
so I know
programs.
she was
Well,
embarrassed.
now only 2 months later, this girl Mary Kate lawyered up, she is finally speaking out, and not only is she claiming that this whole thing is bogus, but she is also now coming for everyone who aided in the spreading of what she calls a lie that ruins her life. So this was the original photo that started going around after the Snapchat message started going viral, so people could kind of put a face to this story that they were believing. Then someone would post these other photos of her and this guy that I guess is the one from the story that was apparently being cheated on. And honestly, this looks completely fucking photoshopped to me. I mean, it looks like they took a photo of them, which was at like some sort of tailgate, and then just stuck them in the foreground of some random Ole Miss football game photo. People even started sharing the dad's information. Obviously, I'm going to have to heavily redact this. And this is the actual Snapchat message that was going viral at that time. Basically, so I don't know like if you've heard this part, but so over like the break, or I can click right before the break started. Mary Kate went home early from school because I guess she like finished her exams early and went to go watch Evan's little sister in her basketball game and went with the dad. I mean guys, the person who is writing this sounds so stupid that I might get a damn
What?
brain aneurysm by the time I'm finished reading this shit.
The nigga who wrote this is fucking illiterate as fuck. God damn.
So she says, and then they dropped the sister off at home, like after the basketball game, and they went to like dinner and drinks, and was like buying her drinks and stuff, and then they got with each other there or something.
They
and
text
then,
exactly
that was,
how
like,
they
the
talk.
first time.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how
This
Ethan's
sound like the
boyfriend found out, but I know he
stereotypical
did.
white
And then he
voice.
was like upset
Facts.
about it.
Why you
and
keep
then
saying like,
Mary Kay like told him
and like,
she'll never do it again
like.
because she's a fucking liar like that. Like a million times in this fucking message. I'm
We
sorry,
just said
and
that.
and so something about never drinking again, possibly. But the mom knows, but she's not getting divorced fully because of Mary Cape. But because the dad is like cheated on her before like multiple times, so that's like why, but so bad. So this is the text message that people were believing as proof of this absolutely insane story. I mean, like I already said, all I can think after reading this is that the person that wrote this had the IQ of a fucking peanut.
Hi there.
And people were absolutely running with this narrative. Right under this text message, this guy says, she'd hump a rock pile if it had a snake in it. This can't be true. How does a dad stoop that low? Good grief, man, that's your son. What an effing douchebag. I'm sure all his clients are feeling real comfortable with this guy watching over all their money. Hey, Mr. Loyal, how's my account looking? I'll be cashing out today. And then you even had random people catching strays. This was like a viral tweet about the situation, where I guess someone had found her Venmo account, and I guess she had sent this boyfriend money for gas, and he says at least Evan got his final bag. This guy says, Jesus Christ, who's the fridge on the left? And that is the thing about the internet, someone random is always going to catch a stray that just had absolutely nothing to do with the situation at
Somebody
hand.
always
They were
go
sharing some
troll.
alleged old photos
What?
from her past. Pro tip, don't black out at 3 p.m. I mean, this could all easily be doctored. Apparently, this was after the story went viral. She says, suing you if you post, my parents know. This alleged person says, I'm not posting it anywhere. She says, so go fuck yourself. I swear to God, I'm not posting. Maybe you should not have fucked his dad. And obviously, these types of things can be fake so easily. You create a profile name or Mary Kate Cornett, put a blonde up there, and people just start believing it. It goes viral. This one allegedly also comes from after the story came out, where she says, stop. Are you good? No. Hey, if you ever need a shoulder to cry on or a dick to ride on, I'm there. Like, I gotta be honest, that's one of the craziest lines I've ever heard. And apparently someone even took the time to rug pull tens of thousands of dollars, capitalizing on this Mary Kate meme. I mean, they even used her picture for the shit. And honestly, this is yet another one of those where if you invested in this, you did deserve to have your pockets run. But let's see what she had to say now that she's finally speaking out.
Having the entire internet, half of the country hating you, and calling you disgusting things, telling you telling you that you're a horrible person, that you deserve to die. That's a really hard thing for a girl to go through.
She became famous on the internet and social media in the worst possible way.
I mean, obviously, if this story was all bogus and she just got attached to like this random thing that was a complete lie, and obviously the girl was not a public figure before this, I could see how this type of thing would totally fuck up your life. It probably fucks up your entire college situation. It fucks up your relationship. I mean, honestly, I can see it being an absolute nightmare that we now kind of have to deal with in this new social media age.
In February, an online rumor went viral, claiming an Ole Miss sorority sister slept with her boyfriend's father. Then, someone attached Cornette's name and photo to it.
And it would be one thing if there was like glaring proof of any of this happening, like pictures of her and the dad at the basketball game, maybe some sort of risque text messages between them. But it was really all just that one low IQ Snapchat message. And then once people saw that picture, it was like pouring gasoline on the fire.
This disgusting rumor was a top trending topic on Twitter.
Within 2.5 hours. Later that night, around 7 p.m., I was #1 trending in the United States.
God damn.
I felt so helpless and so alone because so many people were hating on me for something that I had no idea anything about.
And I gotta say, guys, there's a lot of people who have taken themselves out of this world for much less.
Cornette's phone number was also shared online. She
You
was
have
overwhelmed with harassing texts and
any
voicemails.
idea that you
I
got
was having
exposed,
thousands of
but
calls
you
come
know,
through, thousands
you
of
know what
texts
you did.
calling me
She's
a-
like stupid.
telling me I deserve to die.
And even just to play devil's advocate and say, oh, what if this was all 100% true, she actually did that? I still do not think that that's grounds for doxing someone. And I don't really get what goes through someone's head when, like, they see that leaked information and think, oh, let me go to my phone and send this random number some sort of terrible message. That will really teach her. Like, I guess I just don't understand the mentality of some people.
All because of an internet
All
rumor.
because of an internet rumor that has zero truth to it. Zero.
Cornette says she could barely leave her dorm room, had to switch to online classes. Someone even sent police to her mother's house in a fake 911 call.
That's what I'm saying. All this stuff just becomes really fucked up really fast. Obviously, bad, fatal situations can occur from a phone call like that. And it's just like, why do people always have to take things to such extremes? And here is where we get to the Pat McAfee portion of this story. Because this girl is now going to be taking legal action against him based on things that he said about the situation on his show.
The rumor was picked up by ESPN host Pat McAfee.
This is what is being reported by everybody on the internet. Dad had sex with son's girlfriend.
Has anyone apologized to you?
No, I was not famous before this. I'm not a public figure that you can go talk about on your show to get more views. Nobody knows who I am, or nobody did know who I was.
It's my opinion that her lawyer definitely told her to make that statement. I think this is going to be a defamation play because, like we've talked about on this channel, how when you're a public figure, it's very hard to prove defamation because it's very hard to prove actual malice. But when it comes to non-public figures, they fall under a totally different set of laws. And I did actually want to show you guys the longer clip to actually give it some context, because he did say more than like, oh, dad sleeps with son's girlfriend. But I also want to note that he did never mention her by name, which could make all of this very interesting.
Jackson Dart, Ole Miss guy, though, so you're going to have to check in on his father, make sure everything kind of lines up there. Yeah, just to make sure, what do you mean? You know, the right kind of culture type of guy.
Yeah, is Jackson Dart of Ole Miss's dad snooping around.
Yeah, which happens at Ole Miss. I mean, that's kind of a...
So there is where the reference kind of starts. He's talking about this Ole Miss quarterback Jackson Dart that was soon drafted,
crazy.
making a little joke
They
like,
talk
oh, it's
about
his
this
dad
shit
hanging
on
around the campus and
NBC,
shit.
Sports Center,
About Ole Miss?
ESPN.
Okay, so you know about that. So you have not heard about the last 12 hours.
He said,
That's
I've
why
been
you
there. I
gotta
don't
be
want
careful
nothing
what
to
you
with
do,
this shit,
man.
though.
Sounds like nonsense.
There's a menage a trois that is
Really captivating. Or
Boy, oh boy. Aaron's weekend's going to be lit.
Well, I think they're actually not doing it this week. Some Ole Miss frat bro.
Yep. Sure.
Okay. Had a KD girlfriend. Allegedly. Dad had sex with son's girlfriend.
And that was pretty much the end of Pat's comments right there.
Because the people who were talking about it are the people that I would want to take a picture with if I saw it in public. They're people that I watched. Pat McAfee, ESPN, that's on my living room TV every single night. Because I used to look up to these people, and now these same people are making me feel worthless.
So do you guys think it will matter, like in the court of law, that he didn't actually mention her by name? Now, he did make allusions like frat bro, and I think he referenced maybe her sorority. I think I can definitely see the comments being a little bit divided on this one. So do you think if they actually take this to court, she has a possibility of winning or getting a settlement?
Cornette now wants justice. Her lawyer
Maybe.
says she's been defamed and is a victim of cyberbullying.
The rumor is false.
Defamation, it's
People
coming.
promoted it without looking into it. You can't lie for money.
Are there laws that protect Mary Kate? Because it seems like the internet, social media, it's the wild, wild west.
To some degree, the law hasn't caught up with the speed at which a lie travels online.
Seems like there's a little bit of doubt.
and the fact that it's now kind of anchored to her name forever.
I mean, honestly, yeah, it is. She gets like a little job
They ain't say
application.
no
People think,
names.
oh, Mary Kate. You know, it's not Mary Kate and Ashley anymore.
Defamation exists. There's growing protections against cyberbullying. There's growing protections against, making fake pictures, which has also happened to Mary Kate.
Well, yeah, like they're definitely gonna have to change up the laws when it comes to online and social media activity, especially with the way like AI can be used. I mean, someone's life and
What?
reputation
I
can be
feel you
ruined
on that
forever
one.
just based on some photoshopped image, some AI shit.
Why my daughter? She wasn't looking for any of this. She never asked for any attention. She's just trying to be a freshman in college.
Damn. And so now she started this GoFundMe.
Of course your dad gonna say that.
$32,000. And in the description here, she basically says, yes, my family does have the money to like fight this in court and for me to defend myself. That other people are not always so fortunate, so 100% of the proceeds from this fundraiser will be used to provide seed capital, establishing a foundation focused on helping innocent victims of similar defamatory cyber attacks. Zero money raised here will be used for personal purposes. So it will be interesting to see where this story goes, and how it might be able to set the precedent for situations in the future that are similar to this, where someone has...
I gotta go back a couple seconds. Where were we? Fuck. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm trying to have a banner at the same time. Well, I wasn't talking. You see, TRaw was doing all the reacting.
100% of the proceeds from this fundraiser will be used to provide seed capital, establishing a foundation focused on helping innocent victims of similar defamatory cyber attacks. Zero money raised here will be used for personal purposes. So it will be interesting to see where this story goes, and how it might be able to set the precedent for situations in the future that are similar to this, where someone has their life destroyed by what they call a lie. But y'all, of course, let me know y'all's thoughts down below. As always, also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other lawsuits out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Good video by Jamari, man. What I will say, TRaw, take this. Oh, man, I ain't got nothing much to add.
Yeah, like I said in the beginning, bro. You just got to be cautious of the things that you're doing. I don't know if Shawty did it or if she didn't do it, but I don't know. I don't think people would just go out and spread that type of allegation against somebody, bro.
Facts.
So y'all just be mindful of what y'all doing, man. 1 minute can mess up your whole life.
Destroy that shit. Nah, man. Oh, fuck. Anyways, man, you made it this far. You a real one, man. I ain't got too much to add to this one because you know what I'm saying? The gang is here. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We appreciate you. Grateful for y'all, man. We can't do this without y'all. Go ahead, comment below your favorite part of the video. And you already know. The socials are below. You could tap in, send us a video you want us to react to. You know what I'm saying? And we catch y'all in the next one.
The amount of
Anthony Edwards. Might as well go crazy on the Anthony Edwards.
She was in it for a cash grab. He's
Did
trying
you
to
hear the
give her
rumor?
money
That
up front. He want to pay the 18 years in advance.
Man could be telling you and doing all the right things, and you.
Yeah, we about to go double entendre Anthony Edwards one video. Just gonna knock it out.
17. God damn.
I know, we gonna just knock it out. This is the last one. Nigga. The last one, nigga. Stomach it all. Alright. This might be the final one, so I can finally turn off the noise cancellation. Thank the Lord Jesus. Did the whole video with that shit on. I don't even know how these finna sound. I hate that shit. Alright. Welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, we have did Anthony Edwards offer to pay 18 years in child support up front to avoid Aisha Howard? We also have a 2-part to this video. Second part is by my guy, Ty Buggy Podcast. This one is Anthony Edwards just exposed the issue with hookup culture. So, man, we about to really get into it. It's a double entendre. TRaw, how you feeling before we get into it?
Yeah, like I said before, females, man, y'all gotta talk to these dudes before y'all have sex, bro. Y'all gotta talk about the possibility of having kids. You feel me? My dog thinking he just finna get a little sneaky link in and go on about his business. He end up with a whole child. You feel me? So, being a breadwinner, if you say you don't want the kid, I believe that person should have the decision, bro. It takes two to lay down, but hey, it also takes two to raise them.
For sure.
Did you hear the rumor that NBA star Anthony Edwards told a judge that he wanted to pay 18 years of child support up front because he didn't want to have nothing to do with his baby mama or their child? This is 38-year-old Aisha Howard, a brand ambassador who gave birth to a daughter named Aubrey in October of 2024. And this is Anthony Edwards. He plays ball for the Minnesota Wolves. And apparently and allegedly,
Minnesota
he got
Timberwolves.
3 different women pregnant last year. He met Aisha in Georgia, and after he got her pregnant, she sent him a text message letting him know that he was going to be a father. Anthony immediately told her to have an abortion, and she said she didn't want to do it because she had just had an abortion 2 years ago, and she regretted it.
That's your fault, Shawty.
Hey, man, it just goes to show she was after the bread from the very beginning.
For sure.
She came up with a whole story. She got her emotional lines attached. If you knew that she didn't want to have an abortion, why didn't you tell him to put a condom on?
What?
Why didn't you tell him to strap up?
For sure.
Where the ring at, boy? Should have hit him with that. But you knew this nigga's making a cool $40 million a year. Go ahead and see if I can rustle out a quick little $5 million a year. I know that's what she was thinking.
What?
Like, shit, if I get $5 million a year, I'm good.
That child gonna be
For
fatherless, and then he blocked her on every social media platform.
Duh.
Let her know he was serious.
Real
He did
nigga,
not want
he
a child
savage.
with her. So she went through the entire pregnancy alone and.
Nah, listen, when I said real nigga, I mean like he didn't lie like you simps would lie. A lot of you men watching the video would lie and tell a woman what you want to hear. And then when the pressure gets to you, up and disappear on the child who actually got to know you. This nigga actually was just upfront enough to say, well, that child's not gonna have me in his life. I don't like you like that. How, as much as you want to say, damn, poor child, you can't say nothing about Anthony Edwards, bro. You gotta give that nigga a gold star. Shit.
Right before she gave birth, she moved to California and had the baby named Aubrey in a California hospital. As soon as she gave birth, she filed a paternity lawsuit in California asking for Anthony to be added to the birth certificate and for him to reimburse her for all of the costs associated with her pregnancy.
Of course.
And to establish child support to support
It was
her
all
and the
about
child
money
for
from
the
the
duration
beginning.
of
That's
the
what I
child's
said.
childhood.
I called
After
it.
they took a DNA test and Anthony was the father, he said, that's okay, I'm the father, but I don't want visitation rights or custody. She can have them. The only thing Anthony asked for was for child support to be determined in Georgia because he believed Aisha moved to California so that she can get a bigger child support payment out of him. So he filed a separate paternity lawsuit
Hey, he's smart,
in
man.
Georgia and waited.
Go ahead and praise Anthony Edwards, bro.
I went think ahead.
Facts.
And lo and behold,
Well, not that far ahead. He thought with the wrong head
Yeah,
at the
you-
wrong time.
yeah,
but
he was thinking with
at
the
least
wrong
he
head.
cleaned up his mess. You know, a lot of niggas make the mess messier.
For sure.
California judge agreed with Anthony and determined that the Georgia judge will preside over the child support case. And then rumors began circulating that Anthony asked to pay the entire 18 years of child support up front because he don't want to have nothing to do with Aisha. Even though there's absolutely no evidence that he really said that, people are angry and saying, dang, he must seriously hate her.
I would think
and that
so
child.
too. What
People
the
are
fuck?
debating what happened to Aisha.
Shawty
where
was
she
a
couldn't
sneaky
lock
link,
down this
bro.
right in like Drea did.
Dog just tried to clap one time and slipped up and busted it.
What? You're crazy on that.
Did you hear the rumor that NBA star Anthony?
Oh, it's about to run back. Anyway, man, that was Erica with her tea. Shout out to Erica, but it's about to loop back, so we ain't about to watch it
Anthony
again.
Edwards told the judge that,
as you can hear, we about to just hop on to my boy Ty Buggy. About to see what Ty Buggy talking about, man. So in this one, Ty Buggy says Anthony Edwards just exposed the issue with the hookup culture, right? Now, I'm gonna see what his take is on this video. Oh, hello.
She was in it for a cash grab. He's trying to give her money up front. He want to pay the 18 years in advance.
Man could be telling you and doing all the right things, and you thinking he's going to be a great father, and it ends up not being.
I now have a child with another successful man. There's no telling.
That's how she sounds? Oh, I wouldn't want nothing to do with you either, baby. Damn. That's annoying. Nah, that voice annoying as shit, boy. I don't want to be around you at all. I don't even know how you got up for you.
You guys that I'm not a gold digger.
You see, a wise man learns from his mistakes, but a wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. A quote that I feel like all men should
no matter
live by.
what you
It'll
look
save
like,
you a
as soon
lot
as
of
I hear you
time and
open
a
your
lot
mouth,
of
that's
money.
what your
See,
voice
in a day
sounds like.
when
I'm
nobody's
good off
taking
you.
things serious,
I'm
everything is for
straight.
recreational use only. What's in it for me? Where can I benefit? We're seeing more and more of these stories that we're about to talk about. Today we're discussing another story of a rich man getting targeted by a BBL menace. But this story might be a story of how the scammer got scammed. Today we're talking about the story of Anthony Edwards and his baby moms. Check this out.
They say Anthony Edwards wants to pay 18 years of child support up front, and I see some folks on the internet upset. If this is even true, why is this a problem exactly? She was in it for a cash grab. He's trying to give her money up front. He want to pay the 18 years in advance. Y'all be on here screaming, my body, my choice. His money, his choice. He already gave up his rights to the kid. He said he don't want to
That's what
when
I'm
she
saying.
initially got pregnant, he gave her money and plus some so she'll get the
Boy,
abortion.
Trent preached
She
it
chose
all
to
in the
ignore it.
beginning, boy. He hit it on
She
head.
secretly moved to
I'm telling you, bro.
California in
Females think they gonna trap a nigga with a baby.
when the kid was born
Real
off
shit.
child support, and that backfired. They said, nah, you finna get your child support from Georgia. It's one thing when a man convince you that you want the kid and then turn into a deadbeat. It's another thing when you're trying to do a cash grab and bruh been letting you know he not finna take care of that kid, he don't want the kid, etc., and you still go forward with it. So all
Facts.
this nonsense, oh my god, he's
Nah,
like,
nah, real shit. He told her straight up, like, yo, I don't want it. Child about to be fatherless. Go ahead and get rid of it. Don't give me your excuse. I don't want to hear about your regrets. This is my DNA opinion. Go ahead, do what I want you to do. You don't do it, he finna not have a father. And I know you gonna try to be petty. But watch, I play chess, not checkers. Anthony, bro, come here. That real nigga shit.
person for trying to pay the 18 years up front. He told y'all he was about to act like this. He told y'all. I'm not understanding why everyone's surprised. It's not like he's lying to us. He
Kept
told
it G.
us.
Ain't it crazy that if she didn't want the child, it would have been like $600 for her to get an abortion or something like that. But if he don't want the child, he got to pay $1 million.
What?
Ain't that wild? And the fact that she
Crazy.
said, yeah, I'll take the abortion money, and then just ran off with it and never got an abortion, that just shows what kind of woman this is. That just shows you're greedy. After the man told you, I don't want to have nothing to do with this child, you said, F that, I'm trying to...
Yeah, and then that was an element to the story that was not told, that he already provided the abortion money, and then you still went ahead to have the child, named the child Aubrey. I'm not sure if him and Drake have some kind of beef or something. Named the child Aubrey. Weird ass name for a black child, by the way. And then you want to fucking now try to see if you can extort the man in a different state? Like, you thought you was smart.
For sure.
You thought you thought you had him. Nah, baby girl. You playing chess. I mean, you playing checkers. Over here at the real men's table, we play chess. Okay? And the biggest thing I seen what this nigga did, gang, he said, oh, you gonna pop back up in my life? And with the child? Oh, okay. Oh. Say less. I got you. I ain't gonna lie, gang. This, I don't care what nobody say, bro. This nigga golden in my book, boy. Go ahead and give him the gold star, Trent.
The issue with today's hookup culture. Everybody's just in it for themselves, no matter what the repercussions might be or who gets hurt in the middle. This is her response to all of the backlash that she's getting.
I've also come to realization that there are just
Jesus.
certain allegations that I
Hold
will
on,
never,
man. I can't-
ever eat with you guys.
she talking?
I came into the situation with a status because I have a child by a very successful artist, right? From then, I'm viewed as a certain type of woman because I'm beautiful and I have a nice body. And normally women like that attract a certain caliber of men, which is also not my fault. Now that I am in yet another situation where I now have a child with another successful man, there's no telling you guys that I'm not a gold digger. You guys, it's no beating those allegations.
Of course
at
you're a
all.
gold digger, shawty.
The only thing that irritates me is I
just had a baby with another successful man.
You kept the baby
You're a digger, man.
for a check. What if I came to y'all's pages, right? And I compare the men that you have children with to the men that I have children with. And I said, you were digging for poverty when you picked him to be your baby daddy, weren't you? Oh, you kept that baby for an extra income tax credit, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for a couple extra $100 in food stamps, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for an extra Section 8 voucher. Is that why you kept your baby? I've been purposely staying off.
It's edited. That's not a
Reason
real
being
voice.
is because I don't want to come out of
think so?
character from the
Yeah,
things
you
that
can
are
hear
being
you can hear
written
the
and
voice
commented, the
changer.
lies that are being made
okay.
up. And I know that if I put myself in position to respond, I'm then putting myself in position
Okay,
to
now I
defend
feel a
my
little
daughter.
bit bad getting on her
And
ass like
defending
that.
her
I didn't know her voice
what
didn't actually
has been
sound
written.
like
There's
that.
no nice way to do it because people have been so
But still,
ignorant
I hate voices
and
like
so
that. There are girls
cold-hearted
with real
towards a
voices like
child.
that.
I'm not even sure if it's a woman or if maybe, well, I know I'm probably getting this attention because of who I am and who I am attached to. Just generally speaking, the second a woman decides to make the decision
You getting the attention
about her
because you're a
body
fucking gold
and her
digger.
child, y'all turn into weirdos. Do you want a man to tell you what to do with your body?
The man
or not?
gave
Do
you
want the
$100K for
rights
an
or
abortion.
not? What happened? I'm on one tonight. We can talk
Abortion
about
only
it.
costs $500 to $600.
Yo,
So what you did with the
watched y'all
cheese?
in your dirty
the
body.
excuses that they gonna make,
Lay
gang, is
back on your
crazy.
headboards or in your cars with the cloth seats. I saw you.
Or worse
And
yet, she
you
not
voiced your
finna even
opinion
acknowledge it.
about what you would have did if you were in my situation with my options that you do not have and you probably never will. How you can tell me what you would have did with when you had a baby for your or
No,
you
she
had a baby
flexing.
for that dude that be robbing everybody, or you
She
had a baby
low
for the
key
booster.
flexing now.
Or you had a baby, the dude that you have to run down for $200.
Only women can do this though, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the crazy
let's talk
thing about it.
Yo, is part of getting a BBL, like, is part of the procedure, like,
Bitch ain't do
taking pieces
nothing
of your
but look
brain and
good.
put it into your butt? Because why are y'all so delusional?
Get a
You
baby
think
daddy
people
who
are jealous
making
of you
millions.
because you have rich baby daddies?
Facts.
That's why people are calling you a gold digger? Shorty, your kids are gonna grow up with trauma that you created. She's talking about, I got a rich baby daddy and your baby daddies is broke. The issue is that y'all be thinking about money as if money does not run out. So once all that money runs out, now you're
What?
stuck with a man's child that does not want to be there. This just seems
For
like
sure.
taking prostitution to the next level to get a guaranteed check for the next 18 years. It's
Yeah.
sad that y'all look at kids like contracts. I'm telling you, man, the mind of these predatorial women needs to be studied. Like, we need to talk about this more. And this is all in the name of money. And the only person that's losing in this whole situation is the kids. But fellas,
just about to say
open
that,
up
bro.
your eyes. You turned down the girl next door to be with these BBL girls that you see on Instagram, but they were
What?
preying on you this whole time. Like, you go to practice, you work out, constantly training, just for a girl to just have a big booty, because that's all these girls are bringing to you. Big booty
For
and a
sure.
decent face, and now she gets a piece of all the hard work that you work.
Everything.
You have to open up your eyes and see the play that's being played right in front of you. Yo, I'm a man at the end of the day. You know what I mean? All I own is my accountability. I do not own the actions of other people. All I own is my accountability. So I would have to look at myself and say, yo, where did I go wrong? Y'all gotta leave these bops alone, man. That is not the way. And the crazy part about it is, most of us men have been taught the more women you have, the better. And I'm not mad at the more women you have access to while you're single, but sleeping with multiple women, raw dogging multiple
No,
women
sir.
with layers that
That
need
boy
to be
said,
talked about and
"No,
discussed."
sir.
Because y'all dudes is trying to get with all
STDs
these
is
women,
real,
y'all not
bro.
putting the proper protection to protect yourself at
Real
the end
shit.
of the day. I think the biggest
Also,
lie
y'all
that
don't want to
ever
end
been
up in
told
this
to a
situation.
boy or a man is that the
If Ant
more
would've
girls
wrapped
you
up,
get, the better. That
none
is
of
a
this would've
lie.
ever
That
happened.
is why a lot of men are out here
And you would've
chasing
been up
women as well.
100 million.
Numbers. But that's a
This
video
nigga
for another
stupid.
time.
He said,
That's why a lot
"Hey,
of
you would've
guys
been
winding up in these situations. Imagine if you just knew the value that you
Hey,
had.
you dumb,
And you're
boy.
like, yeah,
No
she
cap.
might be fat or whatever, but you know what?
Oh,
good.
I
man.
said
I don't
100
want to
million.
deal with
Well,
money.
1 million.
She's not worth me just because she has a big booty. But
Then
that's
it
the
might have been
problem with
100
hookup
million.
culture.
Fuck.
Everybody wants to get what they can get out of the situation, but they run as soon as responsibility pops up. We have women on podcasts that are also talking about this situation, and their answer to the situation might surprise you.
At
Listen to
that
this.
point, that's where I would say like the responsibility is primarily on the woman. You know
Correct.
what I mean? Like, yeah, we know it's two people, but you don't have to lay down with that man knowing you ovulating.
Yeah.
You know what happens if you
And you
have
know when
unprotected.
you ovulating.
Exactly. You know what's going to happen if you have unprotected sex. So when it gets to the point of him making the decision, like, this is my decision, I feel like, you know.
He can.
Yeah, at this point.
I agree.
And I feel like, you know, we have to be, as women,
Shout out to her. 3 gunshots for her, man. I'm fucking with it, man. That's the first woman that ever actually called about women being accountable for knowing their cycle, knowing the type of nigga they land with. All that. Have your ducks in order so that you don't gotta be throwing the blame around.
For sure.
we have to take on the responsibility of thinking of the child too. Like, you know, you're not married to this man. You know, you're not connected to him in any kind
Yes,
of way.
ma'am.
So we have to think about, you know, the child at this moment. Like,
Preach, sister, preach.
if I bring a child into this
Can I
world, what is the
financially-
quality of life
Yes,
going to be?
quality of
How
life.
is it? You know, like these are
Everything.
the things that as women you should be thinking about when you lay down with a man. Like,
With
it
or
just
without a
is.
man. Right.
It just
100%.
But I feel like women don't think about that. They're, you know, we are emotional creatures,
sure.
and we're laying down thinking like, oh, he loves
Humble
me.
baddies.
You never
We
know.
appreciate y'all.
Oh my god, these women, where y'all at? Hey, my Instagram, listen, my Instagram, the Don JStew, you know what I'm saying? I've been looking for a woman like you. For
Talking
real.
like this, they probably married, bro.
Real shit, ain't it? Real shit.
Even a man could be
I
telling
see a
you
ring.
doing all the
Yeah,
right things,
you're right.
thinking he's going to be a great father, and it
So
ends up
it's
not
good
being.
with locked
But
down
at the end of
already.
the day, like in this situation, you know, I really feel like the responsibility, you know, was on her, like in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, and I hate like
For
putting
sure.
blame on people like that. But I hope that
That's
she
the
isn't
situation.
like trying to say that he's wrong for the decision that he made. I think he's making the best decision he can for himself, his
What's
family,
good, my boy?
I feel like it's
and
very
the
dope.
situation.
I agree with you.
Because why bring that baby into the world knowing that he
he's
was
not gonna have a father.
a fling baby? Or,
Yeah.
you know, like
What?
that's already trauma. That's already
Absolutely.
so. Just go. I'm gonna take care of him, but you know, you need to figure out that situation. And I hate that sounds so bad.
It
but-
sounds bad,
but
but
What's up, Holy Alda? What's going on, bro?
Men should have a right as well. I know both parties are making dumb decisions before the baby is coming into this world, but I do feel like men should have a decision as well.
But he need to wrap it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, we still gonna hold you.
All right, hold on, man. He said, Holy Elder said, I'm good, bro. Are you gangster? Nah, man. I don't portray to be gangster, bro. I'm civilian, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Man, he just asking, are you good also?
He said, are you? Oh. Oh, I'm straight. I'm straight, gang. I misunderstood, my boy. For real, for real. But I'm straight. We just over here reacting to this last YouTube video. It's about Anthony Edwards. You know, his issue with his baby mama, where he about to pay her. He said, I want to be a gangster. Okay. Well,
we civilians, bro. We ain't no gangsters over here, man. We don't promote those activities.
Yeah, he took the word right out my mouth. I was just about to say that. For real.
I know you see the gang, but we ain't no real gang, bro.
Yeah, like vlog gang. You know, we trying to turn the gang thing into like homies, the posse. You know what I'm saying? You know. She said there's no gangster in Turkey. Oh, you're in Turkey? Oh, shout out to you, my boy.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hey, we got Turkey in the building.
For sure.
Turkey in the building, man.
Do you have any gangster friends?
Oh, Lord. If I did, boy, I wouldn't put it on the internet, my boy. Why would I do that? Huh? Why am I snitching on
I don't
my boy?
associate with gangsters, man.
Why would I put my boys on the internet like that?
We're law-abiding citizens, man.
Exactly. What he said. My dog. My brother. Anyways, man, we about to let you go.
What?
Get back to this video.
Accountable, okay, Anthony.
Can't just be out here making babies talking about
I agree.
He said he don't want to be the face of the NBA, you know. So
what y'all think? Y'all think them ladies trying to save face just?
He said, "Bot, you look like gangster. So cool." Hey, bro, shout out. You know, appreciate you. Appreciate the compliment. Appreciate you thinking I look cool. Think Trent look cool too. You know what I'm saying? We just some chill ass niggas.
For sure.
But we definitely not no gangsters.
No gangsters, bro.
For sure.
In case they get a turn. Nah, I'm just playing. It's crazy because even the ladies are seeing it. Usually this is like a one-sided argument where the men are saying one thing and the women are saying the other. Now, let's hear from the people that are against Anthony Edwards.
Yeah. Now, he did that's wrong for not even wanting to be in that child's life, because at the end of the day, that child has nothing to do with what you and that mama did. These are a prime example of it doesn't matter how much money you make, you can always still lay down with the wrong person. Doesn't even matter. Now, what y'all got to say about that? This man is rich, and she still laid down with the wrong person. Oh, okay, everybody on mute. That's what I thought. But no, I don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's right for that child's sake. You don't got to have a relationship with that mama. But I hope one day he wake up and be like, you know what? I do want to be in my child's life, because that baby.
That's the only side I don't agree with, is that the kid is going to grow up without a father.
And I said that, man. I said the only part you feel bad about for Anthony Edwards is the child.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily for him. I don't feel bad for the woman. For sure not her. But, like, I like how he handled her. I just don't like the aspect of what's going to happen to this child.
For sure.
That's it.
Paid for him not to have nothing to do with it.
Then I know the mom gonna tell the child like
that your daddy ain't shit.
Yeah, your daddy Anthony Edwards. Then you gotta grow up knowing your old boy in the league. You out here struggling.
Bro, he asked a question. Hold on. Holy Elder says, when he's a gangster, does it get big too?
Alright, bro, you trolling now, bro.
That's what he is. And he paid up for the next 18 years. So, yeah, she shouldn't be calling him for nothing. Girl, I don't give a damn if that child turned 5 and they want a PS5. Don't call that man, because he already paid you. But I do feel like that baby should be able to call her daddy and talk to her daddy and have a relationship with her daddy. That's what he is wrong in.
For
and
sure.
then it goes to show it, money is not everything. You should always value the fact that that child and that father should have a relationship regardless of the money. You can make money every day. You can't get back those memories. That's the only thing. So yeah, I just think it's both wrong. Both of them.
He says, not my size, it height.
Bro, stop the video for that, bro.
Alright, my bad.
At the end of the day, y'all both decided to have raw sex. I'm sure both of y'all talked to each other through y'all orgasms. And now a child is involved, and now everybody want out.
To you now.
It doesn't work like that. I get it, but I hope he do wake up and say, I do want a relationship with that child. That mama's something else, though. I don't know what it is.
All right, so y'all know me. There has to be a lesson in all of my videos. So at some point in time, you can't blame situations solely on the predator. Like, for example, if there was a kidnapper in a neighborhood and a mom lived in that neighborhood with all 5 of her kids, and one kid got kidnapped by that kidnapper, they found out, and the kidnapper, for whatever reason, he still lived in that neighborhood, then a second kid got kidnapped from that mom's house. At what point in time do you look at the mom and say, yo, why are you still living in this neighborhood? Why don't you relocate with your kids? Because clearly there's a predator on the loose. At some point in time, you have to look at that mom and say, you need to move. You need to avoid the predator. And so yes, I get the whole money aspect and basically paying up front so you don't have to deal with the woman. I completely understand. And I feel like if most men had the money not to talk to their baby moms at all, they could just send the money and whatever you need financially, here you go, they probably would. But at the end of the day, I do not agree with any man that says he wants zero involvement with his kid. Because at the end of the day, that is still your legacy. That is someone that is still part of your generations. That is still somebody that's a part of your bloodline. And I see a lot of people saying, oh, he did the right thing because he paid himself out of it. Yeah, but that does not replace having a father. Like, she is dead wrong. Like, she's wrong. She put her kid in this situation the most out of the two of them. But allowing your child to grow up with no dad because you can't stand the mama, that's not fair. Because I'm going to be real with y'all. A lot of y'all are products of your father looking at your mom like that. Your father said to your mom, I don't want a child. Your mom still had you. And you didn't grow up saying to yourself, I understand why my dad...
Oh, man, that shit hit hard, gang. That shit hit hard. I was one of them kids, though. I ain't finna lie to you. My daddy told my mama, hey, shorts mine?
That's crazy.
My dad told me that story. He was like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This is how I told it. When your mom told me, this was my reaction. I was like, wow. He's like, yeah, I'm just telling you so that you can do better than me. I'm like, I already failed, Dad.
But, hey, since we're letting out dark stories, my dad said my mom told him that she was on birth control.
What?
That's what he claimed.
No way!
My mom was hot when she said, when I told her about that. My mom was hot.
She ready to kill that nigga.
She like, he said, what?
Oh my god, bro. That shit is crazy, bro.
Left or whatever because my mom is just too much to deal with. No, you grew up like, dang, I really wish I had a relationship with my dad. I wish my dad would have been around. I wish I was able to learn certain things from my dad. Like, think about it. This child is not going to be able to celebrate Father's Day. They're not going to be able to go to the father-daughter dance.
I can only imagine.
Some stuff that some adults had going on. At the end of the day, Anthony, you should have wrapped it up. Raw dog and a bop is crazy, but that's the problem with hookup culture. We don't talk about these aspects of it, that you might have a baby that comes out of it from a girl you don't want to be with. Now I mean, like, y'all are so gun-ho on letting your man downstairs run your actions that you're not really thinking logically until you start to hit the fan. Excuse my French. I have too many friends that have grown up without their pops. I watch them mourn what could have been, what the possibility of what that relationship would have been like, what they dad could have taught them. They never talk about, I wonder if my mom just pushed away my dad. Nah, they want to have relationships with their dad. So no way, no shape or form will I ever say it is okay for a man to not be present in his child's life. I cannot have my seed just...
Ty, I'm gonna ask you a question and end the video here, just in case you ever watched the video. What would you do, or how would you think a man should handle a situation where he impregnated this woman but didn't know it, and the woman kept it a secret because she felt like he wouldn't have accepted it? So, like, let's say Anthony Edwards situation. The mom never told him. And then 18 years later, because she didn't want to seem like a gold digger, she brought the child to Anthony and was like, we actually had a child together. You can paternity test this child. This is your child. How do you feel about that? Right? There are moms out there that do that. That literally take the child and don't even give you a choice in raising them because they don't feel like you're ready. I don't think that's right either. But how do you think they should handle it? TRaw?
Yeah, man. Like I said, bro, we just gotta take more time and get to know these people. You feel me?
Oh, God.
If he actually took the time to get to know Shawty, he would have knew that he didn't want to have a child with her, for real.
Yeah.
And like I say, people gotta talk about these things, too. You feel me? Possibly having babies, especially if you ain't using no protection, bro. I feel like if Anthony Edwards didn't want anything to do with Shawty, he should have wrapped up. You feel me? So he got to take some accountability in this too, as well as the female. Is she in more of the room? Yes. But you feel me? At the end of the day, it takes two.
Big facts. Man, that being said, man, you've reached the final video of the day. But don't worry, we're coming back. You made it this far, man. You a real one. We love you. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying, man? We can't do this without you, man. We grateful for y'all, man. Go ahead, comment your favorite part of this video. And you already know, we're going to read the comments. Tap in with the socials if you're trying to hit us up or send us videos to react to. And you know, man, we're going to see y'all in the next one. Well, yeah. Alright, YouTube, man. It's been a good stream. You know what I'm saying? It's been a fun one. We're gonna see y'all next week, Friday or Saturday, whichever one. I promise y'all, it's not gonna be like this no more where y'all don't get no streams. Once a week, y'all getting a stream. One. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be lit. Every time.
For sure.
But that being said, we're gonna catch y'all in the next video. Go ahead, comment up. Let us know if you was fucking with the streams. And you already know, man, we're gonna catch y'all in the next stream.